All good. You're all good.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Hello. I have a curiosity. Give me these 3 ad reads for this week, for today anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And BetterHelp says should be middle of the episode.
Yes.
Why do you put that on top as the first one?
So you saw it first. Like you always read them.
If it was second, it would be in the middle.
Yeah, but you never really go by the order of which they're.
Well, I don't know how long the episode's going to be.
Oh, I know. I just didn't. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. That's a perfect explanation. Thank you. That makes
but I
sense.
mean, you
much
read.
more
Yeah, but
clear.
you read the copy before you do it. Like you check it out before every show.
No, I don't.
I see you do it a lot.
You
just
What if you
did.
get to the
Dave,
second
in
ad 2
my
hours into the
life,
show?
I've never read the copy
not
before the episode.
not like the actual word, but you look over to see who the ads are, and
Well, that's not the copy.
yeah, but that's like a bullet point within the.
You just said I read the copy, and then I said, no, I know. You said, no, you don't. That's true. But
you check out the ads for the show, like copy meaning ads for the show. I see
Okay.
that you look at them. That's all. Yeah. But I
Doesn't
don't put
make
them
any
in.
sense.
I don't put them in order unless you'd like that. You've never said you wanted.
I'd give
that.
$1 million if you didn't sniffle once for one show. $1 million. Did
I just sniffle?
Yes, $1 billion. I think I would give $1 billion.
Who's breathing?
$1 billion cash, right? Without you fucking sniffling once.
It's tough. Asthma's. Yeah.
It's not asthma.
What's the tension
Asthma's
here?
technically an allergy.
There's no tension, Mike. Shut the fuck up.
You two seem-
Go on your stupid social with that asshole. Leave me alone. I hate that fucking guy. That Nazi. I bring him down.
That is based on his last name. That might be true.
Collins got shit on him like you wouldn't believe.
I believe it.
We're just talking about that. We just said he's too irrelevant to take down.
Oh, we'll get there. Don't
Or
worry.
not Craig.
No, Carl.
Oh, Carl. Okay.
Carl we could take down. Craig would be no
I
fun.
wouldn't much how relevant he is, but we can bring him up. We can build him up.
Yeah.
We'll build him up and take it. That might actually be a good project. We just start somebody from nobody, build them up completely, and then just Dave can just ruin them. He can
Right.
find old sound.
He's already trying to. He's like, oh, I got sound of this person. He's got Dion Sanders sound. He can
go.
ruin his
I'm
life.
down for
I
that.
just thought it was weird. I thought it was weird. So.
You ruined that Dilbert guy. I know that.
That too. Him. He's on the list.
Unbelievable.
That sound is really weird. That one.
The Scott Adams sound?
Yeah, the-
Well, I read the quote where basically he, and again, this is, and I leave me alone on Twitter, like the right wing. If I'm misspeaking, I apologize. Where he's basically like half of America, half the black people should just white people should just stay away from black people. Is that what he
Correct.
said?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like segregate, he means?
Well, in a sense, that's a word for it.
That's
Sure.
old school.
Yeah.
Hell,
It's a dated word.
I mean, that's kind of what he said, right?
Pretty much.
But
Yeah.
as of today, I'm going to re-identify as white because I don't want to be a member
There's
of
nothing
any-
worse. There's nothing worse than like the people who are making this their thing, though. It's like, I got you. I understand you have a broader point, but and I guarantee you, without even looking, Jerry has retweeted this guy and has this guy's back,
Yeah,
and it's just like, well, can't you just sometimes say somebody's a fucking idiot and just move on? It said something dumb and just whatever.
Well, there was about a minute and a half, like probably around Rachel Dolezal, where it was actually funny to be like, oh, I identify as this race or whatever.
Right.
And that lasted about 9 seconds because everyone made that joke.
right.
And now like Jerry will be like, I identify as
I'm
a Chinese.
plant. Yeah. There's a school where they eat out of the bowls and they say they're a dog. We got it. The world has gone crazy. We all agree. Let's fucking move on. I don't know what to say. Who knows? But he's gone. They got rid of all his, everyone's.
I didn't realize Dilbert was still in the newspaper.
Nor did I. I think we talked about the Scott Adams the other day. I was like, that can't be the Dilbert guy. And it was.
Yeah.
So it shows what I know.
I think the Globe was the last publication to kind of eliminate him from their paper.
That's how the Post did.
Yep.
Yeah. First of all, it's weird that there are cartoons in newspapers anyway.
Yeah.
The kids aren't reading those. Kids don't read newspapers. Just old people reading cartoons. What a weird image. Like a 60-year-old guy getting ready for work having a cereal and reading a cartoon.
Yeah.
Being like, well, I am. Well, there you go.
Proud Boys are at it again.
No, that family circus. Like it's just strange. Like, I don't know. I think they're all. I think the Peanut still runs, but it's like obviously just like old ones, I guess.
Oh, I would assume they wrote new ones. The
No,
same way
I
like
don't-
Bugs Bunny is
I
still
don't
on
think
TV.
so. I don't think so.
You think they just recycle old
Yeah, I think
ones
it's like
through and
classic.
through?
Because I mean, Charles Schultz did it for like 50 years, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, I would imagine. I don't know. Who knows?
Is
Anyway,
there money in syndicating cartoons in newspapers?
I'm sure there was.
Yeah.
At its peak, it was crazy. So I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, well, we are, good luck, Scott. Scott Adams, is it?
Yeah.
And I would say, based on the current way things are going, the best advice I would give to white people is to get the hell away from black people.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough one.
There's not much
That's
to
a
do
tough
about
one.
that one.
That's a tough one.
There's not much you can
And you found that audio yourself, right? You were just watching his.
I didn't want the publicity around it,
Yeah.
so I fed it to other people,
move.
other
Yeah.
sources. Yeah.
Smart.
I've had some.
That's smart.
Everything's always come from culinary.
It does.
It's just racial issues. Racial.
Yeah.
That's my niche.
There's not a lot of nuance there. I don't quite know where he's. I'm sure if we had him on, he'd have an explanation. I suppose. Yeah.
Well, that they're saying, I'm sure it's like, well, if a black person said this about white people, you wouldn't find it to be racist, or they wouldn't get in trouble.
Like,
or-
yep, that's right. The double standard exists. Like, let's move on. Like, we all agree and whatever. Like,
How many people are surveyed in Rasmussan polls? Like
a couple hundred, maybe 600.
Couple hundred.
So that's what it was. So 53% of black people said they.
Oh, Dave should be good at this game.
What was the quote? Yeah. What was the quote?
It was something about like white people. It's okay to be white. Do you
Yeah, so
agree with the phrase?
So
it's okay to be
53%
white?
said yes. So Scott Adams like, well, 47% are racist. And you're like, great, all right, like spike the football, Scott. See how that goes for you, buddy. Jeez, I haven't looked. I swear I haven't looked. Has Jerry tweeted support or tweeted Scott Adams at all in the last 24 hours? Had to have. I'll bet my life on it.
I didn't see. I know he's up in arms about Dr. Fauci and the Globe right now. So
What's going on?
He's got bigger
there?
fish to fry.
Dr. Fauci's doing a virtual speaking event.
Oh,
with
there
the
it
Boston
is. The Globe
today.
teams up with Dr. Fauci.
Yeah.
What is up with Jerry and these fucking emojis? Is it a mistake?
What's the emoji?
What is that?
It's a clown emoji.
clown emoji.
Oh, well, then no. I doubt it. That'd be
I don't understand. Oh, 2 hours ago we retweeted Scott Adams.
Oh, he did.
good.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like a weird. Like, why fight that fight? I don't know.
I had this thought that
He got canceled. They're canceled buddies.
I thought I was absolutely right. So I said at the beginning of the pandemic, I remember saying like, oh, this will probably end like cancel culture and all that shit because we'll all have something to actually like a real adversity to fight against. And clearly I was wrong.
I remember
Like,
you used to
Black
say
Lives
that. I
Matter
was
and
like, you're
everything.
out of your mind. Like these people will never stop.
But I think I'm willing to say I was right now because now you'll hear shit like Scott and no one really cares anymore.
Oh, that's true.
Like people are over.
Well,
it.
but he's.
I think it got to such
but
a
he's-
crazy
but he's
level.
been wiped out though.
But not really because he's going to have that crowd rallying against. Now his podcast is going to be huge.
You felt that way about when Kanye was doing this thing.
I mean, that
was
died
an
down too.
enormous story.
There's talk about Kanye going back with Adidas.
Well, I know.
'cause
I'm
they
saying,
lost so
but I'm
much
saying the
money.
whole country was talking about it for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, but that's also Kanye said there's a lot he loves about Hitler. Like that is an extreme example.
Well,
you know?
what does Scott
I'm just
Adams
saying
say?
there's like, but is Scott Adams a huge story,
No,
or is it
I
something
wouldn't
for
know.
Jerry to be like?
No, that's a
"Oh."
right wing. That's a right wing. They're picking.
Right.
They're picking flesh off.
That's what I'm
bones at
saying.
this
Is
point.
these stories? I don't give a fuck about them anymore, and it's all I cared about a couple years ago. you
Yeah.
know?
No,
Why?
he probably wanted to say something crazy to get backlash to then build up. his own
Exactly. Yeah.
personal
Now it's a
brand.
business. It's a system.
Yeah.
Right. How hard do you think as a kid Massarotti rooted for the Washington Generals against the Globetrotters every game?
Dave, your thoughts?
I mean, he must have been so crushed every game.
I don't give my opinion on
I must have just been so baffled that they were allowing this, tomfoolery to happen. I don't know.
Is there a tension in the air since he's going to be back on the air today?
Tony?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Like,
Yeah,
are people worried, bracing themselves?
I know Colin sent him a text this morning.
Watch your back.
Yeah. Keep your mouth shut.
Just the eyeball emojis.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Who knows?
I didn't question you on the Jim Murray angle on Friday enough. You think he's like legit upset?
I swear to God, I don't know because I thought it'd be best just, I think they had Gasparam on Friday, though. Somebody
Yeah.
told me. And
I
they-
thought you
they-
meant Gasper. Dave thinks he's mad at him.
Well, I thought you
Dave
meant
thought
both. I
that's
thought you
what
meant
you
both.
Mad at Tony?
No,
like
Dave
that
Conan.
Jim Murray is upset that like
I don't think he's throwing
the
with you.
show's rolled or me.
He's not
or
mad
whatever.
at me, but I don't think he's throwing with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would you like? You want me to do
Oh
something?
no,
about
no.
that?
I just didn't like follow up with you on it. That's all.
Do you see the sniff there, Mike? You hear that? Let's see. If you
What do you
hear
think it is?
it. It's just
Is
nerves.
he constantly sick?
It's just
or-
nerves. It's more of like it's a tick almost. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's nothing.
It's like my
I suppose.
No, not your I noticed this a lot on Friday of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you question
Doesn't
him,
matter if the three people in the studio. Dave will talk no matter what. You have three people in the studio, 240. Dave will get the stuff in.
he'll bring up something that has not been brought to the table. He'll be like, "Oh no, I went to the bathroom." Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Like he says, "Yeah," after after something
it's
that
a big
hasn't
Dave
been
thing.
suggested.
Yeah,
yet.
he does do that. Too. He has many ticks.
I do too. I'm sure.
Oh, as do I.
Yeah.
No question. Yeah, but I mean, whatever. I think Jim Murray will survive. I think he'll be okay. Don't worry about it.
Good.
But they did have Gaspard. I think on Friday they didn't even talk about it, right?
No, nobody's talking about it.
He was there in studio.
Yeah.
Like Massarotti wasn't there because of what Gaspard told. You recorded. in what Gasper responded to.
That's real. I would assume in that situation he wouldn't show up.
Or
not,
just say,
not
hey.
go and not talk about it. That's really
is he
weird.
going to be there Friday with Tony there? They're not going to talk about it?
I would assume
Probably,
so.
yeah.
Jesus.
That'll be great.
It's so strange.
But why would you want to add to it? Like it's already fading away. So why would you want to?
No, I know. I understand it from. I just mean it's just a strange. Radio is weird. That's all.
Just as a human being, I mean, maybe off air they do talk about it, but as a human being, I'd want to be like, hey, why not call into the show and talk to me about it rather than tweeting it?
I guess.
Because we were reading the tweets that Gasper went through, and I didn't realize his third one was like, oh, no, I think Tony's a great guy, and I don't think he had any malice. It's like, oh, that's good, Chris.
Yeah, he buried that
Why
one.
did you wait for that one?
I don't know. But yeah, the show starts at 2 today if you want to hear it.
Yes.
I know he leaves, usually gets on his horse and leaves about 12:30, generally.
Wake up, white people.
Yeah,
2 o'clock.
That's his, be great for a full Daniel Carver now. Just like, fuck it. I'm rich. Who cares?
I did do the experiment though when I was looking up the Chad Finn column on Sunday morning. I then Googled Kirk Minahan, and I mean, not that I ever doubted you, but the amount of fucking stories,
Incredible.
It was remarkable.
Incredible. And I listened to some stuff this weekend, and obviously I listened to some of your Australian buddy. He had Shattuck on, so it was a tune-out. But they were like, part of me is like, they're like, oh, Masarotti's a great guy. I'm like, he's fine. But I was like, also, while I was going through stuff, I'll say this, nobody over there ever uttered a word privately or publicly to me, other than Jim Murray and Zolak,
Right.
who were like, hey, this is kind of crazy. Like, we're in this business, and they're trying to take this guy down and the other guy down. So, like, you know what? Part of me is like, fuck you, Tony.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like, now I'm kind of at that point where it's kind of, I don't even mean just the suspension. I just mean health-wise. Like, just drop dead.
Right.
And that's
Enough's
it.
enough.
Yeah, fuck you.
right.
That's it. This is what happens.
If you're going to live, it's fine you're on the show.
Yeah,
But-
exactly. No. I hope he's okay health-wise. Part of me is kind of like, fuck off, whatever. You know what? You didn't defend it. You didn't defend it when it happened. And then when the worm turns on you, you eat some shit. Like,
It wouldn't change anything.
But to be fair, they didn't go
do you
after
mean?
it either. They just don't talk about any of
I would have
that
done it for them.
no, but
I know.
But no aspect of like what happened last week on this program would have changed, whether on this program or on social media.
If Tony Massarotti had been like, the whole time been like, fuck Bob Murchison, I have Kirk Minahan's back, I could tell you I would have gone, no way I would have had as much fun with it. No way.
Yeah, but you still would have played the audio, defended him.
Look,
Like,
Dave,
I
whatever
think
gets you to sleep at night. You got the guy suspended.
We can all agree I did the right thing by tweeting out the audio.
Well,
it would have been talked about. We always say, like, how do people not talk about these things?
Of course. But part of me is also like, these guys sat there, knew it was good for them in the long run, and kind of didn't say a fucking thing. So it's like, you know what? When it turns on you, go fuck yourself. Partially. Now, I like Tony. He is a good guy, and honestly, I'm kidding. I hope he gets through whatever he's going through. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of like, you know what? Then, you're quiet, and then one day you say something dumb and it turns on you, and then you're like, oh, wait a minute, what the fuck's going on? I don't want to get, this story's, Chad covered it all yesterday. I don't think we need to go over it. But.
I forgot about this because I did get a slight enjoyment when I remembered it. Mm-hmm. The only time I've ever called in to Sports Talk Radio was when Donald Sterling got fired. Because Felger and Maz were really going off about how it's good that he had to sell the team.
Right.
And I called in. I said, as people in like the sports media business, don't you think you should kind of be defending that? Because this was a private conversation that got brought to public light, and now you're saying he should be thrown out of his own business.
Right.
And Felger was like, okay, so it's the slippery slope argument. I get it. And they hung up on me. And after my call got dropped, Maz said, a guy like that sounds like a guy that just wants to say racist things.
Really?
And I said, all right, Tony, you son of a bitch. I'm going to sick Dave Conan.
Years later.
In due time, my friend.
Jesus. That's funny. Oh, I wish we had that.
I completely forgot about
That's
it.
actually pretty
It was
funny.
10 years ago or something.
But anyway, I don't really care. But Chad nailed it, so it's fine. 118 words, 10 days later. Nobody does it like Chad.
Very succinct.
And what's crazy about Chad, somebody messaged me this, is basically like, it's his way of being like, I'm going to be a baby about this. Like, you know what I mean? He's just a little baby. Like, he knows he's almost like, fuck you, I'm not going to do it, which is fine, whatever.
Didn't he go on with you on Enough About Me?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Which is surprising. Like, I'm surprised he would do that ever. If he's
Just
like
before
this,
things got
you
super
know?
ugly.
Yeah, but still, it's like a thing I'm surprised he would have done.
To this day, he's never written the words Bob Murchison. Like, not once.
It's very weird.
Whatever. Who cares anyway? What else is going on?
It is amazing though that he like hides it.
I told that this is why everyone's like,
Like nobody gives a fuck about the NBA All-Star Game weekend.
Of course not. That's the point of his story.
Yeah.
It's like no one cares about this. And the biggest show in town by far, their co-host got suspended for saying something racist. Chad Finn's this big flaming liberal and doesn't write he's like, Tony, you shouldn't say this anymore. So whatever. Who cares anyway? Listen, Dave, we got him.
Right.
You know? We'll keep moving.
We got him.
Another
We
scalp.
got him. We got him. What else is going on?
I don't know if you heard Featherston on Fox News this weekend.
Oh, I did.
He
I
got a
saw
nice-
this.
He got a
Yes.
nice little all aboard in there.
He did.
over the
Yes.
weekend.
Yes. He's got a hideous kitchen.
Really?
Yes. My God.
Huh.
It looks like I don't know. It looks like a 1968 sitcom.
That's expensive to renovate your kitchen, though.
Oh
yeah,
my
that's
God.
not a good move.
I'd like the Featherston sitcom.
Oh, so yeah, that's got to be what? How much is it? I don't even know. How much is a good renovation of a kitchen?
40, 50?
Yeah, I got nowadays
least,
probably
that's like-
50 grand.
Yeah, at least, yeah.
He seems like he's got some money though. He looks like he has wealth.
He looks like he should be a governor.
Yeah, he looks like
Yeah.
a politician.
He looks like Mike Pence. Like he looks
Yes.
like Trump. Trump could have easily picked him as vice president.
That would have been
Maybe he will be.
Just like, what's the difference? What's that?
Maybe he will be. He's getting all this media coverage.
Why was he on?
He's throwing. It's a protest. Some Democrat said something about. I don't know if it was about autistic children or if it
Yeah.
was children with special needs.
Okay,
And
he's a child with special needs, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, so we're trying to cancel this person? That's good.
Who? The kid?
No, I'm
No, the
saying
Democrat.
we're against the person that said something. That's what Republicans are now.
I mean, now this is what they do. They're worse than the Democrats.
Crazy.
The guy's on Fox News. Be happy for him.
All right.
What show was he on?
Fox and Friends Saturday. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. I guess that's Fox.
Special needs advocate and parent of an autistic child, Jon Fetherston, joins us with his reaction. John, I was appalled, as you were, to hear these remarks. I have a daughter with Down syndrome, by the way. How is this not eugenics?
It is eugenics, Rachel. Thank you for the opportunity to join you this morning and
Can
speak
I-
for those who can't speak.
I love Jon Fetherston.
But
Could we just switch the phrase Down syndrome with trans? Is this not what Bob Murchison did, kind of?
well, I don't know what. But I don't know the story. Do you? Like, what happened? Like, what are they doing?
I don't know.
Some Democrat, let's see, Michael Hugo, the chair of the Framingham Democratic Committee, said crisis pregnancy centers could misdiagnose a defect in a baby in the womb, leading to a disabled child not being aborted and becoming a financial strain on a school system.
So they're saying they should. But this is basically just protect all life argument.
Yes,
Okay.
basically saying these potentially disabled children.
See, I'm at the point now where I think, like, to me, it's like one of every 3 kids should just be aborted at this point. There's too many fucking people. So much traffic. Shit costs way too much.
And you're saying no matter what.
No,
you
I don't care.
look into
No,
science of
no.
it.
I
Yeah,
love
just any one.
Down syndrome, not Down syndrome, whatever. Black, white, anything.
See, that's good.
Pick one of every 3, roll them in. Like, you go into the OBGYN and be like, ding, ding, ding. Sorry, let's go. Call names. Let's wheel the kid out of here. We're killing this one. The other next 2 live.
Be a fun game. You bring like 9 ladies in that are all
It's a
pregnant.
reality
You
show.
spin the wheel 3
Yes,
times.
We have too many fucking people. There's too many goddamn people. Fucking traffic is out of control. No? Nobody should have more than 2 kids. Nobody. It's just selfish.
Population's going down. That's the big news.
Let's keep going. Let's
Yeah.
keep going. Let's keep going. I'm with my friends in China here. 2 kids max.
Okay.
We got Featherston who can't even afford a goddamn kitchen. Probably doesn't even have running water. That's like 90 kids. What are we doing here? I mean, I appreciate the support, but Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
Themselves,
Amen.
and you're 100% right. This is eugenics. In 2023, we're talking about eugenics. We have to get all aboard on calling this out. This is
You know what? I didn't realize you slipped
Oh,
it
you
in
didn't know that? Oh,
right
yeah.
after you.
Yeah. That's very funny. Honestly, what was more important to him? Getting that in or making the case for
I
the...
think now I realize what was more important, and I apologize,
No
John.
question.
I take it all back.
Oh, no question. No question.
Freedom. Your thoughts?
The greatest question.
Actually plays the abortion sound at the end of the call, at the end of this segment right there.
Well, I was just eating my buffalo chicken mac and cheese and thinking to myself,
Jesus Christ. Well, good for John.
yes.
That's funny. What else is going on?
Well, speaking of that, you had that tweet of Tim McCann, our friend, who is hanging on by a thread right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. I always thought that, because I've had them as a runner, I always thought that foot cramps would be less painful than heart attacks, but as it turns out, I was dead wrong. I mean,
Yeah, fuck you. You're driving me to my car.
what was the word he kept saying to Justin?
Vamoose was my favorite.
Vamos.
Yeah.
What was that, Tim?
Vamos.
So he called the show the other day, essentially in the middle of a heart attack. Right? I mean,
Yeah, so I didn't realize that. I didn't
Nor-
realize that's
nor
why
did
he
I.
went to the urgent care.
I didn't either until Dave told me. So I messaged him. He seems like he's doing pretty well, but I think that is probably I mean, we have so many obese people. I'm sure people have called having a heart attack, not knowing it. But Tim is the first one I think recorded who had a heart attack, right?
Yes.
Do you think You think it's kind of one of those things, like, in like a 93-year-old couple, like one of them dies, the other one kind of dies. Like, without John Stewart, Tim and Canton kind of feels like, well, what's the point of living?
It's true. It's been 5-6 months, though. I don't know, maybe.
I don't think he knew till a month ago. So.
All aboard.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, so he's okay though?
It seems to be okay, yes.
Yeah, so he's tweeting and
yes. Yeah, he's very active, but I guess if you're in a hospital bed right
sitting
now,
around
all
all
you
day,
can do.
what are you going to do? So he has surgery or something or no?
I don't think he says he's doing tests today, I believe.
Tests today, okay.
Yeah, so he's in all weekend. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we wish him well.
I didn't know if you'd want to record the show from there today,
From where?
From his hospital.
Yeah, I did, yeah. Well, I'm glad he's okay. I'm sure he's watching and listening. And
thank you, boys, for giving me one last.
Let's laugh. Because he called the other day, and I think in this call, if I'm wrong, I apologize. He said that Julie's dad and Montante's mom should date together. And we'd already mentioned that earlier in the show. It's very unlike him.
Right.
So I'm like, maybe at that point he was already suffering. It lost some, some of his faculties, I think. I don't know.
I had a question about Cullinane.
That's it. I'm sure they died right there. They're perfect.
Toronto, I'm not in the contest anymore. Let's go.
He talks like
Let me hear that one again.
Toronto, I'm not in the contest anymore. Let's go.
He's like a 90s detective on NYPD Blue. Like
he's got the perfect Boston accent. Like if a show like that was set in Boston.
Yeah. Pronto.
Imagine that show if he passed away, the tribute show to Tim and Canton.
It is a problem though. It's like too close to John. Like
you can't do another one.
Yeah, it wouldn't really take off.
Well, he wouldn't want any studio dedication. He want the phone lines dedicated to him, I bet.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, the Tim and
He
Canton
still
hotline.
could die, right? I mean,
definitely.
He will die.
I'm saying, but he's not out of the woods yet, right?
Oh, he's definitely not out of the woods.
All right, good. So there's a chance. I mean, not good, but there's still a chance we could lose him.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the type of care he's getting right now. I don't know,
Yeah.
is he at one of the better hospitals? Who knows?
Seems like he is. It seems like he's doing okay. I don't know. So I mean, he's not at that urgent care anymore.
That's good.
So that urgent care, and then they just said you're having a heart attack.
Jeez.
Apparently,
Jesus.
he said he was like on hold. I don't. He must have had the heart attack and then felt the discomfort, and then
The doctor was talking to him while he was on the phone with us.
He said that on the phone. He was like, they might call me in at some point.
Jesus. That's scary. I mean, I'm at that age too. You just never know.
He's like fucking Farley. He just beat it down to get through the to get through the phone call.
He is. He is just like Chris Farley.
I'm gonna die of a heart attack at a young age.
Why is that?
I just know it. I eat so unhealthy and candy.
Oh, you think you're just gonna block it?
Yeah,
and
it's just gonna go.
Yeah,
it's gonna go.
Not a lot of exercise either, right?
No exercise right
Yeah,
now.
you're gonna probably
Really?
Yeah, I gotta start that back up.
die of a heart. Yeah, probably so. Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is there a history of that in your family?
No, nothing. Very healthy.
Yeah. Well, maybe you'll be all right then. I don't know.
Yeah. Except for Kathy right now, who's struggling. Jesus.
With what?
Like she was good for 2 days after COVID, and now she's back like COVID-like symptoms.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Making me a little nervous.
What do you mean? You think she's gonna die?
She's gonna die.
I hope not.
Oh, yeah, that would not be good.
I'm just nervous.
As a
about it.
babysitter, you mean?
Well, I mean,
Right.
it fucks up Family Feud and everything. There's a lot of ramifications.
Makes it easier in some ways.
Yeah, you don't have to make that big selection.
That's true. We can swap her. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
How much time? If you got a text right now from your dad that your mom is dead, how much time would you need off from the show? A week?
I wouldn't be back. I don't think.
You'd be done.
I don't know.
Oh, really?
Retire?
Yeah.
You wouldn't work anymore?
It would take me a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. A very
that.
long time. Yeah.
A couple of weeks?
I've never been through something like that on a
You wouldn't do the live
directly.
show?
Your mom's never done
Some
before.
things you gotta make sacrifice. Yeah,
Yeah.
be there in the morning process. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. So what is Mike? So are you doing a Mike? Or are you not doing a Mike and the fans? I don't even know what's going on.
It's you guys, I have no idea.
Yeah, he said he would. So we're just trying to firm up the location. We have a friend of a fan who has a place. It's about 10 minutes away from the theater. So
That's
I thought
Friday
Shane
night.
wanted that. I thought he was challenging me. He said, "Why not Shane in the Minifans?"
well, Shane should be there for sure.
Sure, if he wants to be, I guess. I mean, he's electric.
Yeah.
So that's Friday night.
Correct.
Okay. That's 3 weeks. Well, a little more than 3 weeks away.
Right.
Because we're getting ready for this. I mean, this is kind of, because we've already done it once. I mean, this is a big, big event.
Yes.
Big event. So we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. I think we're going to pull it off, but, you never know. It's a high wire act for sure. I'm a little concerned, but, we'll see how it goes. I think we, as usual, Dad had to step in and take care of that situation last week, Dave, that was going on with you and...
I gave you the information I had. I don't have your...
I took care of it.
I don't... Yeah, but I don't step in your stuff. Like,
Right.
I don't
Well,
step
I know, but you were on the show. You're kind of like, but then I just stepped in and got taken care of.
Yeah, because you needed to step in. Like, it's your information.
That's exactly what I said. I
Yeah.
stepped in and took care of the situation.
Correct. You did.
I'll say it again. I mean, we can pull somebody from the street. They can say it. This is what happened.
He's just making sure he's not being blamed for anything. He's saying,
I didn't blame for anything. I didn't blame you for anything.
I just passed along the
I spoke to somebody at Barstool, explained the situation. They didn't understand it fully. As usual, not everybody. I don't love when somebody doesn't have all the information.
Yep.
And then they make an assumption. And then when they're corrected, they're like, I didn't have all the information. Like, what was I supposed to do? It's like, well, you could have found out all the information.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
like, you're making it like these grand, like, and it wasn't the world's biggest deal, but it was an annoyance. And now it's corrected. I don't know what's going on with the other stuff we talked about Barstool last week. It seems like it's gone quiet.
That has gone quiet. I haven't heard it back. I've heard back on some stuff that you don't really care about.
I don't. I'm sure I don't. Yeah.
You think they kind of met with Cullinane and lost enthusiasm?
Could be. They're probably scared for their lives, their careers.
Yeah. Oh, that's true
imagine.
too.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, there's a picture of Gaz out there that he's talked about.
Oh,
before that
for sure. Okay.
sure
Like,
Dave's
doesn't
been
know
sitting
that?
on, yeah.
Absolutely. Sitting on. But yeah. But anyway. Oh, yeah. And, Chris Kirk got it done, got the win. Now, I didn't pick him to win, so I'm not taking any credit for that. But the guy I picked to finish top 20 did win the event. So
I think you can take credit for him going above and beyond.
I suppose.
I think you deserve
he
more
was
credit
inspired
for
by that, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah. So I got a lot of people tweeting at me that they want some money off that. So that's fantastic. You get my picks later in the week.
Was it you who retweeted that guy who said, like, as long as Kirk doesn't get, like, a 14 on this?
Yeah. It's actually a really fun tournament. I don't know if anybody watched it, but it was actually I like that tournament. The field stinks, but it was actually a good playoff, and congratulations to my friend Chris Kirk. So
That
we'll
would
see
be
what
great if he
happens
had a
this week.
meltdown and got a 16 on the last hole or something.
I did see a lot of people who were smart, right? They bet the pick you gave them, but then they also put a tiny bit of money on
top five,
Kirk to win,
and
they won a lot.
My concern was he going to blow his back out off the tee or something, and tear his ACL, have to like crawl to see if he could hit that many shots.
Well, he's a winner. I mean, he's won before, so he was
5-time winner.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yep.
And he's in sobriety.
I saw that.
So yeah,
right.
Congratulations, and to me, by the way, another great pick. Which Portnoy did not mention. I texted him, did not hear back from him on that one. Patrick Rogers, he's bludgeoning me over, but that's life.
Well, he was busy with that Jake Paul fight that he said was going to be 100%
I know nothing.
lock.
I know nothing about that except it looks like nothing I care about. Nothing.
Did he fight again? That means
Where was it?
That means it's done because I didn't hear a word about
it. It was in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, it was like yesterday I think at 4 or 5 or something.
I didn't care. I saw them tweeting about it. I was like, I just do not it's just not for me. Did you watch it?
Illegally, yes.
You did?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Tough guy.
Yeah.
There's nothing I care about less than Jake and Logan.
That was the number one pop culture thing going on yesterday.
Who cares? Why
Well,
care?
you just want to be in tune with what it was. What was going on.
Do you think I was going to talk about it?
No, but if he beat, what's his name, Tommy Fury, that's a big deal.
I don't even know
I
that
do
is.
find it. I
real
find it interesting
boxer.
from the standpoint of it has to be fixed. They're beating legitimate fighters over and over
that's
again.
the point. Yeah, like if he beat a real fighter.
Yeah.
then yes. Yeah.
He didn't, right?
He did not.
No,
No,
so
but he
it was-
knocked him down in the end. So.
Right. It was in Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's fantastic. I'm sorry I didn't see that event. What else going on?
No issues around stuff like that. It is funny how you pick and choose like your Saudi Arabia issues in life.
What do you mean?
Like just the media or celebrities or
Who was in charge of
whatever.
that?
I actually don't know who was behind the
Is that
entire
Dana White, or
event.
is that
I
not?
don't think it was Dana White.
No,
Okay.
no.
But I feel like the UFC has probably done some stuff with Saudi Arabia.
I'm sure
and
they would.
Hasn't caught that much shit for it or anything. I feel
Is it
like just, all it is nonstop live like shit talk online.
That's slowed down, though. I mean,
No, pick back up this weekend.
a little bit.
Like
Nobody
mocking
cared.
their ratings on TV. Nobody's watching CW. They don't give a fuck about their ratings.
Yeah, but nobody cares about. Nobody cares. Live isn't what it was in terms of like 8 or 9 months ago. Nobody's talking about it.
Oh, in terms of just like media buzz.
yeah,
buzz in
nobody
general.
cares.
No.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
The only reason anybody cares, they tried to. These other ones aren't taking on other companies. Like the Live tried to take down the PGA Tour. Like they're going at the PGA Tour. So PGA Tour was like, "Fuck you, we're going to fight back and play the moral card."
Yeah.
The WWE doesn't have I know they have an opposition, but they're not doing that. And I don't even know what the fighting. I have no idea what the fight world is. I don't even know what that is yesterday. Is that a real fight? Is that for some belt?
No, I think it's technically probably an exhibition. I don't know. I didn't read too much.
Right.
into
I don't
it,
even
so,
know.
yeah.
I know nothing about the Paul brothers. They're to me stupid.
Logan.
I
might be the
like
best
them.
wrestler of all
I think
time.
they took a lot of shit undeservedly, and they're actually like great businessmen. Like
Well,
I kind of like
I'm
them.
not entertained by them at all.
Oh no,
They're
I don't
doing-
watch any of their stuff.
Yeah,
but
no, I'm happy for they've been super successful. Congratulations, but
Yeah.
for me, they're not. They don't do anything.
no, I started to like them when everyone gave them shit over I forget which one it was, but the Suicide Forest thing.
That was
It's like,
Logan.
they
I
didn't
think,
do
right?
anything wrong.
I think.
Like they filmed it and was like, oh my god, this is insane.
Oh yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I'm against them. Just like they. I'm old, so.
Harry must like Logan Paul though.
Must.
Yeah, he's legitimately like the best wrestler I've seen in a long time.
Who's that?
Logan Paul.
Anyway, what else? Who gives a fuck? What else?
We're talking about the Pauls.
Fucking Jim Ross. What else is going on?
I don't know if you saw that. Did you see the Alabama basketball player, the Brandon Miller?
Miller?
With celebration, not the celebration, but like the introduction.
They were mocking the.
Yeah, that was not a good look.
No, not great. Not great.
No.
Not great.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. No, I didn't really. But I have to admit, I wasn't that into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I never know what the truth is. Everything now is everyone's on the side, and I don't know what the fucking middle is. I wish it was the middle. There's some fucking place that you get the middle. Just like here it is, unbiased. That's Fox News, obviously. But I mean, I don't know where you can get that anymore.
What was the celebration? I don't know this.
He was being patted down, being introduced to the game.
What was he part of? He was part of a murder. Or wasn't
provided the gun.
Provided the gun. Yeah, and he's still playing, right?
Still playing.
Yeah, because college sports they're a bunch of whores. Like that's not a surprise.
Yeah.
We're just learning that now. Like, oh, he's getting in no trouble for it, right?
It doesn't appear to. No.
Very weird.
But they won't be doing that type of introduction anymore, for sure.
No.
So, but he's been doing that all season.
Where's my guy Mark Titus on this? Is he weighing in or not?
I hope so.
I haven't seen his takes. I don't know.
No, I don't know. I mean, isn't he a college basketball guy at Barstool?
He is the college
Well, let's
basketball
go.
guy,
Let's get going, buddy. Like, what do you have to say?
Yeah. I think that's a Rico issue as well.
What is?
Rico's a big, like, Alabama basketball.
Yes, and he kept quiet, and people killed him for being a pussy on it, right?
Oh.
Yes.
He went into hiding, is my understanding.
Yes.
I think. Yeah.
I've not heard much from him.
No, he's been pretty quiet. He's sort of assimilated back in okay, I think. I don't know.
Oh, by the way, that what you were talking about, you said, I think maybe it was a conversation off air. Big Cat said it on air, that all the God stuff is real. Like the
really?
biblical quotes and stuff that he would send him. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Ay.
I mean, whatever works.
What's that?
Whatever works.
Yeah, I mean, if he's happy, I guess. I don't know. I have no. I don't know. I hope Rico's doing okay. Yeah, that seemed weird. That I guess he's super into Alabama basketball, and this thing happened, and he purposely didn't say anything for like 3 days or something. It's weird.
It's just weird. Yeah.
It's tiring.
We did get good news about guns the other day, yo. We did get good
What's
news.
that?
Trent does not own a gun, which
How
is
do you-
good. After Friday's show.
Who told you that?
Well, Trent tweeted out. It's on a public forum.
Oh, good.
So, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
What day?
Guys, don't even pat me down. That's how few
What day is
guns
he
I
supposed to
own.
be in here?
The Thursday before the live show.
Thursday before the live show. So our
I thought it was the 30th or something.
No, it's
That's after the live show.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
that's what he
the
told
23rd.
He messaged me about it a long time ago.
No, he got the
I
date
kept the
wrong.
date in my mind just in case. I knew to be out of town.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, so he'll be in here, and you have somebody with him. So that'll be our third show that week, right?
Yes.
Okay. So like I said, I'm not kidding. Like I know. First of all, he's weird, and secondly, he might stink. So
Why are you doing it? You're the one choosing.
because we made a deal. We had he
right.
bought the shirts, and
All right.
he messaged Colony. I'm holding up my end of the bargain.
Okay.
So he can come in. But I'm saying, like, if he stinks, like everyone's like, oh, you could do a show with that. Well, yeah, sure, but it's not a lot of fun.
Right.
So, and he seems really just weird and I don't know, bad combination. I think. No.
Yeah, there's two. So, like, I originally told him, I would say lay low before you do the show because, like, anything Kirk is going to want to find out shit about you. Like, anything interesting about you, you should say on this show if you're going to say it.
Is he still doing all these other shows?
And then he did 15 other shows, and then you said don't do other shows, and he kept doing them.
Is he still doing them?
Not since like late last week.
Oh, I mean, whatever. I
Late last week.
it's Monday, Dave. I mean, I don't really care, but like we can, you know.
He took Sunday off.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be dreadful. Yeah. And you wanted free tickets or something?
Yeah, he's looking for tickets. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did not give him those, right?
No, I told him where to go look to find them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Mike was thinking Greg Pollard needs a second too. He's never been.
I didn't say that.
Oh, is that right?
That's what you kind of alluded to, Mike.
No, I said it's the first. I think I've been with him every time. I think.
Oh, is that
This will be
right?
the first time we'll be alone.
I don't know if that's true. Is that true?
I think so.
I thought we did one alone with him. You might be right. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's possible. I thought
When
I
is
was
he
in every
in?
time.
Friday.
He's in Friday. Okay. So we have shows Thursday and Friday this week.
Yes, that's what we said.
Okay. Yeah. Because tomorrow's the brutal storm. It's supposed to bring 3 inches of snow to Massachusetts. It's paralyzing.
Oh, is that why you're preparing?
Yeah, I was terrified.
Going to the grocery store
Yeah, I was already
today?
there this morning. It's just unbelievable. I was after the golf, went right to the news, and it starts, and the guy's like, we're about to get walloped by a winter storm. Let's go to our weather guy. And the weather guy's like, yeah, it looks like a pretty low pressure system. And it comes back, he's like, and then the next thing's like the graphic, like winter storm warning. They go to some guy. They love going to the salt, you know, that big salt thing.
Yeah.
And the old guy, the classic guy from Lynn, like this big, he's like, yeah, you know, I thought winter was over, but it looks like March is going to be a real lion this year. I'm like, oh, what are we doing?
They're probably chomping at the bit because we've had no snow, and they
they're
love
excited, yeah.
they love a nor'easter or you know.
Very warm winter. Very warm.
Yeah, it's great. It's been fantastic.
Didn't it snow in like L.A.?
I know LA,
days
but I
ago?
know it did in California.
It's a topsy turvy world out there, folks.
It's crazy.
Did they handle that well?
I don't know. I didn't speak to anybody out there.
I feel like every time that happens somewhere random, it's like destruction.
For sure. Yeah. But like I already know even if it's 2 inches of snow, they're going to cancel school tomorrow. They just want to. Like they're going to get sucked into this media crapola about this storm, and they're just going to be. We'll get the call tonight like 9 o'clock. School's canceled. I'll wake up, it'll be an inch and a half of snow. You'll be like, what's the fucking point? They've been gone for a week. They're back for one day, and then they're off for another day.
I think that might have started when I was in school, where they'll preemptively cancel it.
That never happened when I was a kid. Ever. Never.
I remember we had an announcement because it was supposed to be like so cold that like they were worried the pipes were going to freeze and shit. Right. So they were like on Monday, they were like Tuesday school's canceled. We're like, all right. And then the next day was like 32 degrees.
Right, it was fine. Very strange. I get intellectually why they do stuff like that now. It's probably smarter, but to me, I don't know. 6 inches of snow, we can call school.
I'm surprised
we can have the conversation.
I'm surprised snow days survived Zoom.
Well, yeah, that's what they told us during COVID. Yeah. Like, now we have to worry about snow days anymore. But now they're like, well, not everybody has the equipment. Not everybody has this. Not everybody has that. The teachers aren't prepared.
Right.
Not fair. So they got rid of that.
Yeah, why wouldn't they just be prepared going into the school year that snow days just become remote days?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. They stopped doing that. That's what they told us in 2020. Like, no snow days anymore. So
yeah,
I don't know. But they're guaranteed, Massachusetts guaranteed no school tomorrow.
Imagine coming back from vacation. And like 2 days later, school's canceled anyway. You could have stayed in Florida a couple extra days.
That's true.
For kids, it'd be nice, though. I always love shit.
Harry's all fired up. He's very excited. Yeah. But I'm like, you can't intellectualize it. I'm like, no, this is bad because they might tack it on at the end of the year. They don't think like that. Kids are like, they're not thinking June.
No, I did think like that, and I liked the days at the end of the year because those were fucking mail-in days.
Oh, really?
No one gave a fuck.
That's true.
End of the year, the teachers had their feet up. They were drinking,
I mean, teachers do nothing now anyway. I'm with Steve on this one now. I hate to say it. I'm done. Done. If they cancel school tomorrow, done.
Well, teachers don't make that decision.
But do you think they
take it out on
the unions, Dave? Yeah. It's all about the unions. That's
true.
Well, what teacher are you defending?
Defending all teachers.
Yeah, they're useless.
It's good.
Work hard.
It's nice to have a different voice in there,
Kids are nicer
Steve was
now.
anti-teachers.
Like, don't you think kids are nicer now? Like somebody's doing a good job.
It's not the teachers.
No. You think it's the parents?
I don't know. I don't know if kids.
Well, yeah, I do.
I'm not nice. Like
parents used to beat their kids and fucking.
Yeah, I mean it's different.
Yeah.
I was thinking of this yesterday. I was talking to my brother Ryan, who turned 39 this weekend. I would say no chance to make it to 40.
No chance.
No, very small.
It's too bad.
Brain issues and just weight.
Oh, jeez.
I remember my dad and mom when I was little. Maybe other kids my age, or maybe young. When I would do something bad, my parents would make me stand in the corner. But like, in like almost like humiliating. I don't know. The cameras probably can't get it. Like my face would be right in the corner, like
at what age?
Young.
Oh, okay, all right.
Because I have not a teenager, but like young.
I'm facing the wall in a corner.
Like that's the corner right there. I'm facing it.
I have a couple.
Like,
there.
But my face is like my dad would be like, I want that nose hitting that corner.
that was a move.
That's
I remember that move.
Yeah, and it would be like, when you're a kid, I thought it was like an hour. It was probably 10 minutes. But it was not particularly effective means of punishment. Like I would do the same stupid shit.
I wondered about that because I'm friends with a couple that has like a probably 2 or 3 year old now or something. Yeah. And when I was over their house, they did that. Like, go time out, go stand in the corner. And I was like, I wonder what that does.
Nothing. It doesn't do anything.
Then no punishment. What punishment would have worked for you back then?
Nothing. It doesn't.
So what can you do? You just try.
None of it works.
Yeah.
None of it. They're going to do the same shit always. They're either good kids or they're not. I do believe that.
Yeah.
Like you think, if whatever I did, I don't even know what I did. But you think because I stood in the corner, the next time I had a chance to do it, I was like, I'm going to have to stand in the corner. No fucking way. The risk was worth the punishment, I think.
You liked the thrill.
Yeah. I mean, if I got beat up, maybe. But you can't do that anymore, God knows. So
I've been taking dinosaurs away. That seems to work.
So, is that right?
Yeah, I don't know if you want to try that with Harry, but
he's 11.
Take his dinosaurs.
Yeah, he's pretty good kid.
He just gives you a crate.
Yeah,
take him.
That's a bit of a rascal. Harry and Kate have been good, but I don't know. I think kids are just gentler now. I think.
Yeah, to a certain point. Then they get to high school.
Pussy generation, right, guys?
Complete assholes in high school, I think.
Yeah, but not as bad.
Or it's like the ones that are assholes are like the extreme level of asshole.
Not as bad. I mean, I was maybe the biggest asshole of all time. Like I was pretty good to my friends and everything, but like kids aren't like that anymore. The ones everyone's friends with everybody.
Yeah.
I was thinking this the other day. My mom, she was making me one night. It was after basketball practice in high school. I may have told the story before. If I did, I apologize. We had a Gen Air grill in the kitchen. She was making me a steak, baked beans, fresh bread, and a Pepsi. As I've said, that would be my death row meal.
Nice.
Yeah. And she was cutting up the bread, and she sliced her finger like terribly, like to the point it was like brutal, blood everywhere. And she's like, I have to go to the emergency room. I have to go to the emergency room. She's like, you have to go with me. Please come with me. And I was like, fine. I was like, I'll go with you. I said, but you have to drive because I want to eat my steak in the car on the way there. And I did. She drove, gushing blood, and I was sitting there just eating I had my bread with me. I had my Pepsi. I was happy as could be. And at one point, she turned to me. She's like, the reason I want you to come with me is so you could drive. I was like, well, I'll drive.
You wanted emotional support.
Yeah, I was like, I'll drive home. It's fine.
I feel like every kid has moments like that.
Of course,
where they look
oblivious.
back and they're like, oh, I was a dickhead to my parents.
Totally oblivious. Like, but that's kind of your job. Like, I can totally see Harry doing that now, completely. So, that's what kids are. Another weird one was, how about this, Mike? You'll appreciate this.
Okay.
My brother, my parents' other son was playing in a soccer game.
Got it.
And my dad was coaching. My dad was always very proud of his. He had the super corner kick, which was during the game when the corner kick happened, he would bring the goalie all the way down. So it was like a power play in soccer.
I like that.
Yeah, he was very it never worked, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I always argue just don't even have a goalie at all. Just play extra man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, parenthetical. I was downstairs watching TV. I was with Ryan, and my mom screams upstairs in her shower. She slipped in the shower, broke her leg. In the shower. Ooh. So I had to go and get her out of the shower. Oh. And she got dressed, and I kind of had to carry her down. It was very weird. She was kind of covering up.
That's tougher on you, I feel.
Way tougher on me.
Did you throw a towel at her?
Well, she kind of had she kind of took the thing off the curtain, sort of. Yes. It was a very strange scene.
I don't care that you said I'd enjoy this, by the way. I don't know.
Well, I mean, maybe a chance of revenge. I don't know. Yeah. If I had been more attracted to my mom, maybe it would have been a better scenario.
No, I understood where you were going, and that's why I didn't care for it, actually.
But she was 16 then? Much younger then than I am now. Probably 5, 6, 7 years younger than I am now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, now that I think of it. Oh, she was in her prime. Oh, my God.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that pussy was dancing. Forget it.
Very nice.
It was itching. She was hurting for a squirt, Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sopping wet, God, after nice and clean.
Very strange. Anyway. But I did not eat. Point is, I didn't eat there. And I didn't eat in the on the drive down that day. Like a gentleman, I drove to the hospital.
Oh, good. Yeah. That's nice.
But very weird that I don't remember what happened.
Meaning what?
I don't remember how she broke her leg in the shower. I don't remember what happened.
Slipped, I guess?
I guess, but I don't remember the story. I don't remember. I don't know. Ryan would be young. I don't think he would remember. I don't know. My dad's dead. He wouldn't know. Yeah.
I had not where I was anywhere close to actually falling, just reached for something and kind of lost my balance for half a second. And I was like, boy, if I died in the shower.
It'd be great.
Horrible for everyone. That would be so. You guys would love it.
It'd be funny.
I actually tried something. I tried with Chase this weekend. It was just me and him.
Showering?
No, and I just faked being basically dead on the floor.
That's good.
I went from hurt to being dead.
That's good.
Just to see how long until some kind of reaction.
Didn't care, did he?
Nope, he didn't have one.
Kids are in there.
Strong form.
Oh, Dad's pretending to be grandma.
The amazing thing is Dave would think let's do this as an experiment.
He kicked me, right?
Why are you doing that?
So he kicks me.
No. Why are you doing that?
The experiment?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it all happened very organically. It was natural. Yeah. He kicked me. I faked being hurt so he could see that something was happening. And then I decided, I'm just going to stay down here for an extended period of time and see what he does.
The one time my brother genuinely, I don't know
what to say to that, Mike.
I moved on.
Crazy.
To pretend you're dead in front of your kid could fuck him up.
Well, just to see what he clearly didn't fuck him up.
Drooling, he's shitting himself.
Yeah, he's like, so I put some fake blood capsules in my mouth.
But then I'm not dead anymore, and he's really excited, so that doesn't.
Didn't really care, did he?
No.
Excited. I like the things Dave thinks his kids get excited about. Oh, Daddy's alive.
Oh, Dad's pretending to be dead again. I'm a fucking idiot.
I saw him get down there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're doing that again, Dad? Great. Jesus.
It's one test.
By the way, before you tell the story, Mike, I tried it again last night, Dave. I'm not feeling that shower thing. It just doesn't do anything for me.
So I mostly have the waters hitting my scrotum. is basically what it's doing.
Oh, I can't
as
do
I'm
that.
cranking.
That's
I was thinking about this the last time I was in the shower too. I let it slide, like, oh, that's interesting, but I don't get what he means.
Neither do I. So you're in the shower.
Yep.
Turn the water on. Do you like it hot, scalding hot?
Very hot.
Me
yeah.
too. I like it all the way. I actually go as close as you can all the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
So all right, so it's pounding on. You're facing it.
Yep.
It's going in your. Everything's flying around there.
Yep.
So you masturbate.
Yep.
You don't.
So my penis is on an angle where it's actually really not getting the stream of water, right? It's like pointing.
So the water's hitting your
torso.
Basically my scrotum area and below.
So it's not hitting. I thought you said hit the tip of your penis.
I don't think I said the tip of my penis. I think I just said.
I thought that was the whole thing.
No, I think I just said I like masturbating with the water hitting my penis, but I'm basically including. What would I have said? My scrotum? I basically included.
Yeah, that'd be better. I mean, it gives more context.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it does hit the like.
It hits your scrotum.
Hits the rod too, but it's mostly the scrotum. Yeah.
Rod.
Yeah.
That's
trying to separate the two.
calling text.
I'm trying to separate the two.
How's the rod doing?
Alexander Dario wants some of this rod, wouldn't she? Oh, God. Okay, well, that makes, I guess, more sense. Oh, what were you saying about your brother, Mike?
Oh, back to one of the stories we were telling before. He, I don't remember how it happened, but like I guess he knocked over a wine bottle, a red wine bottle, and it broke or something.
Yeah.
And so he was cleaning it up, and he heard my mom pull in the driveway. And so he laid face down in the puddle of red wine. So he walked in and goes, oh my God.
That's good.
Did it work?
Oh, yeah, everything. Yes, it works perfectly.
That's funny.
Yeah. I think about it often.
This is pretty funny. What else is going on? That's pretty funny.
What do you think of this pitch clock? You care about that? MLB? Water reaction over the weekend.
I know. My man Jared Carabas is firing away on that.
Yeah.
Is he pro or anti?
I don't know. I think he was saying, like, this is something 8 years from now we'll be like, oh, yeah, like, it's just part of life.
Oh, I agree.
It looks very strange, though. Like, they need to do something with the way it looks. It looks very weird.
Maybe, but I don't think, here's the thing, is like, there's no one that's like, no, it's not baseball if pitchers don't have 9 minutes between pitches.
I guess.
You know, there's no one against it, really. So
Why do they need to see? Like,
I mean, I'll say I don't care, but I mean, what's that?
I guess in basketball, the shot clock is above the hoop, right? Is above the backboard. Mm-hmm. But they're not like basketball players like really paying attention to that, or do you think it's just like they innately know the time?
Well, I think a little bit.
They must know if there's 3 seconds.
Like, I guess my point is, does it have to be? Does the pitch clock have to be like right in that camera shot for the like it's right
Probably
in your face?
not.
Can it be?
I think they'll
I
I mean, again, it's brand new. They'll figure
Yeah.
out a way. I would think they're pretty smart people putting it together. I don't think it'll be that complicated.
What's the rule? Is it a ball if you miss?
Yes, right. I think isn't that what it is?
Yeah, something happened with the Red Sox with the game.
The second time you're given the base or something. The third time you're suspended for life. I don't know. They killed one of your kids. I have no idea. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. But I'm glad baseball was here. I did see somebody pointed out to me. I won't say who it was. It's just I will say it's somebody who follows Major League Baseball very closely. And eats ass. That our friend Gabby Starr deleted a tweet from the Herald. This was during the first game of spring training against Northeastern they were playing. Mm-hmm. And she tweeted, definitely not panicking about the first spring training game, but the Red Sox are 2 for 9 with runners in scoring position, have left 7 men on base in 6 innings.
Oh, good.
That was a big problem last year. This is 6 innings into a game against Northeastern where the players, the normal players are out after like an inning.
She deleted it? Why? Did Fox News pick it up or something?
Colin just sent the text like I have it. Like, if that's going to be your level of, if that's what we're dealing with, there might be a concern going forward. It's just funny that she's like, big 2 for 9. Big problem.
God.
Remember how much buzz there was around those games like years ago? Like around the Northeastern, BC. There was buzz around that.
I would call it term minor buzz.
It was, well, first of all, there was buzz.
Most minor of buzz.
Well, there was buzz around spring training in general. Like people were making.
You're telling me baseball's not as big as it used to be?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
But that specifically, like that college game was the start of it all. I don't know. There was definitely a buzz to it.
Okay. I never was near that buzz. I was down there.
I knew it happened. Does that count as buzz?
It's like buzz-ish.
It existed?
Who was buzzing about this in your world?
In my world?
Yeah.
Just anyone who was a Red Sox fan. It's just kind of like, okay, that's the sign.
Boston College is in Florida today.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, unless there was a major star playing in a spring training game, I'd say maybe you want to go to that Northeastern Red Sox spring training
I think it's the
game.
week Jerry and I would be down there normally, right? Or no?
First week?
This week? Last week?
Pitchers and... Is this pitchers and catchers?
I don't even know.
No, they don't go that.
Well, they're playing games now, so...
Oh, so no, weren't you there for pitchers and catchers?
Oh, is that? I don't even know. Is that
can't
right?
remember.
Have they cut that at the radio station?
I have no idea. Or they weren't there. I don't know.
They definitely weren't there today. Yeah.
Maybe it was last week. I don't know. But Jerry would get he would land and Jerry would be like, we gotta go to the Target, we gotta get the magazines. It'd be, what sport, Curtis, where's sporting news? And they were like, I'm trying to think of a big, what's a big offseason signing in Major League Baseball this year? I don't even know.
This year? I don't know.
Who was the prize for
Justin Verlander?
Yeah, he went to the Mets, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So those magazines have to be done so early that stuff like that wouldn't happen. Like they wouldn't have them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like those are like 3 months old.
Right.
And Jerry would be going through and he'd be like reading something and be like, here's Justin Verlander, team unknown. Oh, Jesus!
I remember doing that for like fantasy sports one year. They would have like projections or whatever, and it's like, well, this guy tore his ACL already, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, they would do stuff like that. He'd get so fired up. He'd be walking through Target. He'd have his big bag of grapes he should be eating out of, and he'd have like 9 baseball magazines under his arm. Like, all right, let's go. We're going to go to the room and study. Like, Jerry, people just want us to fuck around. We're going to go to dinner tonight. We'll tell some stupid stories. We'll have 2 terrible guests on. Then we can go play golf or go for a run. What the fuck are you doing? Nobody cares about who's going to finish 3rd in the AL Central.
I did enjoy his picks.
He was very into it.
Yes.
Very into it. But anyway.
I saw pictures from down there. There's like nobody there anymore. There's just nobody there.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's a concern. I think that, I think finally people have realized that the Red Sox are a disaster. Like, this feels like if they don't get off to a good start, it does feel like it's going to be this fucking shit show like you've never seen. They'll fire the general manager.
Yeah.
Sam Canton will keep his job, obviously. John, Henry, Linda, all them. They're obviously not going anywhere. But it's going to be one of those years where I think there's going to be like 12,000 people at games.
But will there be, like, I feel like when I was a kid, if you hated an owner, I remember Dan Duquette, not that he was an owner, but like he really took a ton of shit when I was young. I feel like now there's no one that would really do that.
Well, everything's segmented, right? Like, yeah. I mean, I just feel like every attention, positive or negative, now is just toward the Patriots.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even, like, Bloom will catch some shit from hardcore Red Sox fans or whoever. Cora never does for some reason, but Bloom will. But you're right. It's not like it used to be where it's
like is Felger going to be leading the charge? They need to sell the team or something like that? I don't think so.
No.
Maybe.
But it's weird. I was saying this it doesn't matter. It's because they're strange. But even when they won in 04, in 07, this ownership group was never loved. Like, they love the fact that they spend money and win.
Yeah.
But it's not like Kraft. It's not like people ever love these guys.
No, because I think they're
just not lovable. Like, they don't seem like regular people.
I think the first time they won was that Go Red Sox thing. So everyone made fun of them.
They were just always weird. They're just quirky and strange. And like, they're never going to be like, Kraft is almost like cuddly. Like, people just
he's a likable guy.
Grab him.
Wears sneakers with his suits.
And he's just a good guy. Like, he makes some mistakes. People like that too, though. Like, it's sort of the way, but he's also, then you'll see that whatever he just gave whatever $500,000 to some kid who had something happen to him. Like, Henry, who has more money than Kraft, seemingly never does stuff like that.
Right.
It's just weird.
And they're just not relatable people. Where Kraft, I'm sure, isn't relatable if you really dissected how he is. But he seems relatable. And those, Tom Werner and
it's stuff like even with us in a much smaller extent. But I think a lot of people are like, well, fuck them. They're these kind of people. And they own the globe, which immediately alienates you to whatever, half the town.
Yeah.
So they made that, in essence, such a fucking disaster and all that stuff. But anyway.
We also have the 2 other major teams are probably going to win world titles this year as the season begins.
Yeah, but nobody cares about them. Not compared to the Patriots, though. I'm saying the Patriots have swallowed.
If the Red Sox suck and those 2 are like making serious.
The Bruins won the Stanley Cup, right?
They will.
Let's say they win. What?
They will.
Okay, good. Let's say the Bruins win the Stanley Cup, and that night the Patriots trade Mac Jones. What would you tell me to lead?
That's one hell of a sports.
What would you tell? What would you tell me to lead my show at 6 a.m.?
Unfortunately, the Mac Jones.
Not even Jones, close.
Yeah.
Or Belichick resigns.
Yeah.
I mean, not even. And the Bruins are great. I mean, it seems like they're having a swell year.
Got a goalie goal the other night. Remarkable.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Goalie scored a goal.
Goalie scored a goal.
Wow. There you go. Save that for biz. I'm saying that, the Bruins. But that's the other thing. The Bruins ownership is sort of done like people don't hate them anymore, right?
That's right. They kind of just faded. Like, they're just not public facing anymore.
I was gonna say people don't even really know him.
Yeah, the kid's not as. It's the kid now, right?
Charlie
Jeremy. Yeah.
Oh, Jeremy.
Right.
Who's the dad? The dad was Jeremy, wasn't it?
I thought so.
No, that was Charlie. I think you're right.
Oh,
I don't even. That's my whole point. I don't even know.
I can't even remember.
And Rick Grousbeck, who's kind of needy and wants to seem like he's like Kraft, like he wears sneakers and goes on Felger too. But like everyone kind of looks at him like Kraft's like almost like Kraft's stupid younger.
Well,
brother.
So I think all of those, like Wick, John Henry, Tom Werner, all seem like billionaires. Whereas Robert Kraft seems like a regular guy who has $1 billion, you know?
Yeah, billions, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sort of, but also, you know, is kind of a star fucker and all that stuff, but still like a good guy underneath it all.
Right. He's just a more relatable guy, and you get the vibe that he's actually a football fan to some extent, where you don't get that with the other guys. I don't
Once in a while, if he's driving the AFC Championship game, he'll stop off and get his cock sucked at a massage parlor.
That's a real regular man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He likes to get jerked like the rest of us.
Is there a chance, just a chance, that John Henry does like nice things behind the scenes?
Absolutely,
that you don't know about?
sure, of course.
But like, I think the Kraft thing is the relatable nice thing.
Well, I think I will just say this, knowing them a little bit, not
I would
a lot.
want you to know.
Like I know, you know, the Kraft family a very little, but like when I went away, you know, the last couple of times, like Bob Kraft just called me, left me like a long message, like, you know, he didn't need to do that. No.
Yeah, and I think John Henry would want you to know if he did nice things. That's the vibe he gives.
Yeah,
us.
I think for all the things people know about the Krafts, just, you know, I know there's 100 of that aren't talked about.
Yeah.
So when I saw people going after him like Deadspin and all that stuff, it's like, well, you know, they do way more good than anybody else, especially around here. So
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know. So yeah, so we went to a massage parlor. Who fucking cares?
We all do.
Dave's done it.
Dave's done it. Yeah. Dave got his dick sucked there.
It's a very relatable story. Yeah.
Dave came.
If
all
I
over
saw him,
the
I'd
place.
ask him about the sponge that they use there. I don't know what
Yeah.
their methods are there. But
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
if
did
he
they wear a
still do it.
glove with Robert Kraft?
Yeah, they wash him down. They hose him down.
I think you'd be a little bit more gentle. I was in my prime years back then, so
Yeah,
they
he
could
was in
like
his
really
golden-
use the pressure washer.
It's weird. He was
I feel
driving to the AFC title game and flew to Kansas City after that. It's like, you don't get
Stopped off for a quick jerk.
a lot of pressure before the game. That wasn't a jerk. I
You don't wanna
believe,
fly
by the
like
way.
that.
I believe he was orally filleted, if memory serves.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm
So
just saying. That's got to be a few more bucks, no?
Yeah, if he wasn't orally
yeah.
filleted, then why would you just do it yourself?
Well, people do that though.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know.
Oh, you were sucked as well?
No, I wasn't sucked.
Oh, okay.
You put it in her bum.
You didn't do it yourself.
No,
Your penis was never touched.
no, my penis was touched by a
Vigorously.
woman
By a woman
with a glove on.
with a glove on.
I stand by that.
Right.
I stand by that.
That's so erotic.
I wasn't. What you think? I was there for romance? Or,
Well, if you get jerked off, I mean, you don't want a glove on there. That feels painful almost.
I love the image of her snapping a plastic
Yeah.
glove over her.
Tony just in glee, all wet after being hosed down.
that sponge was amazing. There's something
Jesus
about it.
Christ.
Yeah.
What else?
Nothing exciting.
SimpliSafe, by the way. Today's episode is brought to you by SimpliSafe Home Security. You want to do everything to protect your family, of course. SimpliSafe makes it easy to protect every inch of your home with advanced security tech powered by 24/7 professional monitoring. In an emergency, SimpliSafe's professional monitoring agents use Fast Protect technology to capture critical evidence and verify the threat is real so you can get priority police dispatch. PPD, we call it in the business. You can lock and unlock your doors, access your camera, stupid, and arm and disarm your system from anywhere. It costs under $1 a day, less than half the price of a traditional home security system. I have it. You should use it as well. Customize the perfect system in your home in just a few minutes. I did the same thing. At SimpliSafe, SimpliSafe.com/Kirk. Go today and claim that free indoor security camera plus 20% off your order with interactive monitoring. That's SimpliSafe.com/Kirk. There's no safe like SimpliSafe. Told me to say it, so I said it. Portnoy, by the way, just texted me.
Oh.
Nice pick. I didn't bet it. Kind of a waste, though, not to bet him to win. I mean, that's
Well, in hindsight, yeah.
a huge gamble.
What was it? Plus 150? Is that what it was?
To win?
No, the top
Plus
20.
138.
It's a great pick.
I mean, I would agree if I bet him to win, I would have made more money. Of course, you know.
Now, yeah.
If
you
I
can
bet
say
$7 billion from the win, I'd make, that's ridiculous. I won the bet.
Yes.
I won the bet.
that. Well, maybe this is how he treats his gambling guys and something you're going to have to get used to, You'll never get his approval on this stuff.
I guess. Oh yeah. I don't. I mean, I'm a better gambler than he is. I'm the best golf handicapper in America right now.
All right.
That's not even close. I fucking pick winners all the time.
I understand.
Let me get it.
Who are you arguing with, I guess is the question,
Him. That idiot. He just texted me back. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, we'll see. All right. Well, nothing else going on? Let's go on blindmike.net, by the way, I should say.
Oh, fun show today, which is out for free. You can listen after you listen to this program.
Yeah, sure.
We found a gentleman who's taking the comedy community by storm, and if what we believe to be true is in fact true, then it's hilarious. We found a guy named Pete Gershio, who we think he has 1.1 million TikTok followers, and we believe he is filming them in his house and adding a laugh track after.
Oh, really?
I meant to look into this a little bit when I was listening.
We think that's true. Now, other people have reached out to me and said it's possible. Some people have similarly filmed videos.
Okay.
So it's possible it's at a certain club.
Yeah.
But we'll be investigating heavily this week.
Is it the
is he
same
not
laugh?
funny?
I mean, no.
No,
So
he's not.
I don't think he's so unfunny that if he didn't have the laugh track, I don't think I'd ever play the clips.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's not funny.
Okay.
Does the laugh sound similar in every single video?
I would say it's more that it's, first of all, you can hear like the volume adjusting, which is a sign. But also it's like pretty bland observations.
Yes.
Are getting,
Oh no, it sounded fake when
as I
listened.
said, Sinbad in the 90s type reactions. Yeah.
Gotcha. Got it. Okay. There you go. What else going on there?
Why You Laughing? The next episode, which is on Patreon now, will be Mel Brooks.
Okay.
And,
bells are coming up? No.
No, I don't know if I'm going to do
Okay.
Richard Belzer or not. I wasn't that into him, really.
Yeah,
You think
you
he
might
warrants a
learn.
full episode?
You might learn.
All right.
Well, you just died.
I'll investigate. And the bonus episode that I think will be out Wednesday is a short Norm Macdonald one that we're doing.
There you go. How is the Relaffables, or Why Are You Laughing? How are they going to handle the Chris Rock live show, which is Saturday, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, I'll probably do something on the Patreon, I would think. I heard, I was telling Cullen, and this could just be bullshit, like comedians blowing smoke up his ass, but I heard his Will Smith stuff is very good, actually.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm looking for it's live at 10 o'clock, right? Saturday night, am I wrong?
I believe so.
Sounds right, yeah.
I think I saw that. The Screen Actors Guild Awards were last night, which is kind of like the precursor for the acting awards to the Oscars. Like in the awards ceremony world, it's probably the second biggest show, even bigger than the Golden Globes.
Oh,
At this
really?
point, probably, maybe third. Do you know where it was broadcast? Maybe I already asked this on the show. Do you know where it was broadcast last night, Mike?
Aren't they usually on TNT?
They're usually on TNT. They were not.
Oh, what
last night.
channel was broadcast? No, I don't.
It was broadcast on Netflix YouTube channel last night.
Jesus.
Really?
Yeah.
What a bizarre.
Very weird.
Although I think that's kind of smart, honestly, on
I
their
guess.
part.
I mean, why not just put it on Netflix?
Or why not just put it on your own YouTube channel?
On, what do you mean?
Like if they're doing it on
the Screen Actors
YouTube.
Guild channel?
Yeah.
They
Like
probably got paid, right? I mean,
I'm sure and Netflix probably has a much bigger audience on YouTube than.
yeah, that's true too. I don't know if they're now putting it on Netflix like today or something.
Probably.
Yeah.
That'd be my guess.
I mean, they're broadcasting it though, so clearly they have the capability to put it on Netflix. Is this the first live Netflix thing? This Rock thing?
Chris Rock is, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, I believe it is.
I think so, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, why not just? It's weird. I didn't understand. I mean, you're right. It's a new world, but the people watching the Screen Actors Guild show, like me,
Yeah.
I'm on the probably about the average age, if not younger. They're not going to go find it on Netflix's YouTube channel. I mean, that's fucking confusing.
No, well, young
And by
people
the way-
wouldn't either.
Yeah, right. And by the way, do you have any? Like, you had no idea, right? I follow a couple of film sites, and
Yeah, no.
a couple of days ago, somebody tweeted. I was like, what? Because I kind of like the Screen Actors Guild.
Yeah,
more.
I saw they were on. Like, I saw it on Twitter and shit, but I didn't care enough. I didn't realize it was bigger than the Golden Globes.
Right.
But even still, I don't think I would have watched it.
I just like it for the what's
Almost
that?
a million views. I would never have guessed that. But
That's
I mean,
good.
they can promote it.
For what? For like a particular
26
clip?
million subscribers for Netflix on YouTube. And so, yeah.
Yeah.
$1 million for the actual broadcast, or for,
885,000 for the actual broadcast so
okay.
far. Yeah.
just
Yeah,
probably
we're clear
more
a million.
than who'd have watched it, because they actually in the past would simulcast it on TNT and TBS.
Yep.
Yeah.
So probably more, about the same. I would say
About the same,
give
yeah.
or take, probably like $1 million. So I don't know, maybe it was the right move.
Wow.
I have no idea,
Yes.
but I was stunned by that.
Oh, what were you saying wow to?
You can't get over the number of people watching it.
It's just a weird
can't
play. It's just yeah, it is. You're right. It's a weird play.
What's up your alley, Dave? I thought you'd be interested in this one because
I
I
like that story.
I don't know. Clearly, they had some deal that fell through with Turner, I would guess.
Yep.
That expired, and now Netflix is probably starting next year. I bet just going to put it on Netflix.
And is Netflix like just doing that to suck off the actors, the agents?
I think if $1 million people are going to watch it live,
Yep.
you know, why not put it on Netflix?
they
I
sell
guess?
ads against it. They put ads and stuff like
I
that.
have no idea. I didn't watch it. I saw a couple of clips. I saw some people won, but that was really
Wow,
it. So yeah, I don't know.
I do like that story. It's way better than the Wuhan lab or whatever the fuck is going on out there.
What do you mean?
That they confirmed it's a lab leak. Didn't we already know that?
Yeah, I thought
That's
so.
the third time it's been confirmed,
Yeah,
I
I was
think.
gonna say.
And by the way, like I like him as an actor a lot. Like I didn't find I get what he said, but like let's not pretend Woody Harrelson was like entertaining the other night.
wasn't.
Like I get the
Cullen was crucifying it earlier.
crucifying.
Said it was terrible.
Well, it's just like his energy, like his aura around it. He didn't deliver the jokes well.
He's got too
like-
weird for me over the. Although I will say he gave last year a very nice speech. The Academy Awards used to live on their program give out basically their equivalent of the Lifetime Achievement Award on the program, which I always liked. You know, these giants of the film industry would get it, Sidney Poitier or Robert Redford, and it was a big part of the show. They just stopped doing it. For some reason, they scrapped it.
Yeah.
And now they'll do it like at a private dinner the night before. And they give kind of a bunch of them. And they gave one to Michael J. Fox last year. And Woody Harrelson presented them. And people should watch that speech. I thought it was actually a very nice speech.
Are they very close?
Yeah, they've known each other forever. So it was actually very good. But the one the other night did nothing for me. I didn't really care. Like, no shit, Woody. Like, no kidding. We all know it's a fucking disaster. The whole thing was a scam. But anyway.
By the way, before people freak out, I got the order wrong. Charlie Sheen is the episode this week.
What are you talking about?
Why are you laughing?
Oh!
Mel Brooks will be next week. No one freak out, all right?
Good. Boy, that Mel Brooks thing looks terrible. They're doing the History of the World Part 2.
Yes, I saw some
How bad is that going to be?
clips of that. I don't know.
It's fucking terrible. I love the guy, but it's going to be terrible.
Well, that's the thing is I'm not a huge Mel Brooks. There's a bunch of funny stuff that he's done, but I wouldn't consider myself like a Mel Brooks fan necessarily.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't really either. But I appreciate what he's done. I like that he's still around. I like when guys like that are still around. And he's like working and trying to be vibrant.
I think I said it in the episode, but I was listening to him on Maron, just like finding clips.
Yeah.
And Maron brings up that Neil Simon's brother, Danny Simon, taught like a writing class that Maron was in. And Maron's like, he seems like a real bitter guy. And Mel Brooks goes, he always was. He's just shitting on the guy.
But he's still doing it. He's still out there.
Yeah.
I actually like that Seinfeld episode with Carl Reiner. The comedians in cars getting coffee.
Yeah.
And then they go back to Carl Reiner's house. And every night, Carl Reiner and Mel Brooks would watch Jeopardy together.
Yeah.
And Seinfeld. I actually enjoyed that. I did like that.
I said that in the shows that Mel Brooks seems like a guy that had him and Sid Caesar, him and Carl Reiner, him and his wife, obviously. He had these like very long-standing, seemingly genuine relationships with people.
Yeah.
You don't always get in Hollywood.
1 second. Porno's texting me something. Taping. This is what I mean. I love this. I love working for this company, Dave. I swear to God I do. I'm going to text you what Dave just texted me, Dave. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't. It's fine. Like I'm
It's still in the
appreciative.
building process, I guess.
I guess. No, I understand.
Yeah.
Curious.
Not a big deal. Not a big deal. All is good. It's good, but I mean.
So he's basically being like, okay, like, why didn't you pick a winner? Like that text is kind of light, don't you think?
Yeah, it's fine though. I mean,
But is that like the opinion he has of you and your gambling, which is so ludicrous? I mean, your picks have been insane.
I'm gonna call him in an hour. We'll handle it. Don't worry. Don't worry. The adults will handle it.
Oh, the show's in jeopardy, it sounds like.
No,
No,
it's not
no,
in jeopardy.
not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. I'd say it's more than likely or not. I'll probably be at the company for another 15, 20 years, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, I like to work till I'm 70.
That's good.
I'll be 50 next year, Mike.
Yes.
In 20 years, I'll be 70. Well, probably not.
Right.
I would have been 70, they'll say.
They'll say.
Yeah, maybe not. Who knows?
When me and Tim and Ken still get together.
Yeah,
and
Mike is. I just picture Mike by himself hammering that like a sign against like a wall or something for the Minifan. Just
he was a great man.
yeah. Oh yeah, nipples. Remember that? Yeah, yeah.
By then, too, I'll be saying, he seemed cold, but really off air. We got along very well.
We were very good friends.
Talked a lot.
Very good friends. He's a mentor. He was a mentor. Everyone stop. We're in the middle of the show right now. That means it's BetterHelp time, Dave.
Oh,
Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. We're exactly at the midpoint of this show, which is brought to you by BetterHelp. Getting to know yourself can be a lifelong process, especially because we're always growing and changing. I did wonder that about the corner thing, about being put in the corner.
Oh, yes.
Has that somehow played a role in my claustrophobia? Is that somehow...
Oh, very possibly.
I know Dr. Dan played a role, the corner. Were there days I went from the corner right into the car, right to the dentist's office?
Probably.
I mean, who knows? I don't know. What's worse, being at Dr. Dan's or being on that Zoom call about Dr. Dan?
Definitely the Zoom call.
Who's the compare? How would you know? Who's the compare? They were both different experiences.
I'll tell you, could give you an answer.
Who's that?
People at BetterHelp.
You're right about that, Mike. Therapy is all about deepening your self-awareness and understanding. We don't want to react the way we do until we talk through things, I should say. And that's absolutely right. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist who could take you on that journey of self-discovery from wherever you are. If you're thinking of starting therapy, I'm telling you, give BetterHelp a try. Entirely online, convenient, flexible, suited to your schedule. Fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime with no additional charge. Get moving right now. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Today, 10% off your first month. Let's get the calls going here, Dave. All right. That's BetterHelp.com. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. You get 10% off your first month. Our great friends at BetterHelp.com.
Offensive Player of the Week in the dozen, Kirk Minahan. Rookie of the Week, Mr. Chris Klemmer.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, that's good, I guess.
I got mixed answers, so I'm still not sure what the real truth is. I was tagged in that video of Klemmer talking about his Ninja Turtles tattoo. Did we know about that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
all
yeah,
right.
We had discussed that.
It sounded vaguely familiar, but I couldn't quite remember.
Oh, there you go. Yes, I think we did, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Well, congratulations to Klemmer. I know his team is on a roll right now. Who's on this team?
Castellani? And
no, not anymore. I don't think so.
Oh, he switched teams?
I believe so, right?
I didn't know that.
I think Castellani had some praise for Kirk Minahan the other night. He's looking forward to that episode. That what's that show called? Oh, Lights, Camera, Bars. So he's looking forward to that when you go on.
Oh, you have the sound of that or no?
That segment, I found it was funny. I love Kirk Minahan, and I love Kirk Minahan's show. I've never, outside of the dozen, worked with him in a professional capacity, and I don't really count the dozen because you're playing against each other. I said this on a stream the other night. After he's on Lights, Camera, Barstool, I bet I'll probably say he's the most talented person I've ever worked with.
Oh my God! Wow, what
At
comparison?
least as a broadcaster.
I like that he's speculating.
As a
he's
broadcaster, as opposed to what, a dancer?
Well, he might have worked with more talented people.
What tremendous pressure. He's worked with Ken Jack and Jeff D. Lowe. And Gooch. And Gooch. How am I going to be able to meet that impossible standard? Gee.
Hey, he said he loved you.
Now I'm nervous.
Well, Jeff D. Lowe is what some people would describe as talented.
Absolutely.
In other ways.
Oh, of course. Jeff's the great. Well, that's certainly true.
Yeah,
God knows.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, we know Dave tried to cancel Castellani. God knows.
No,
Yeah.
I did not.
Oh,
no, I did
okay.
not.
All right, whatever.
No, you just said I don't like him.
You don't like him.
Yeah, Conan wears a lot of hats because in one instance he's like, oh, Tony, be a little more socially,
Right.
and then with Castellani he's like, oh, you're a pussy.
I mean, Joseph McCarthy died alone, Dave. Just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know who that is?
Nope.
Okay, let's take some calls. You don't know who that is?
Did it load up?
Joe McCarthy.
If you had to guess who that is, who'd you say?
It's got to be some kind of world leader or some kind of maybe military general or something like that.
Okay.
You're on the right track.
Yep.
All right. What era?
Cold War era.
I mean, it's been worse guesses.
Yeah.
I think. All right. Hello.
There you go.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Michael?
You're saying there's a chance that Chris Castellani's going to think I'm more talented than Bob Goochman? That's I don't
what
know
I
how to
heard.
do the show with that. What does it even mean more talented when you do like a show like that? Let's talk about movies.
Yeah, but there's just like anything else. It's a skill to captivate people.
That feels like a mail-in Kirk Minahan job, though. Like, play all the hits, like, high energy, make fun of people, a couple of sarcastic lines, to show much I know about movies and get out.
But the fact that you can mail that in and people will enjoy it is a talent in itself, I think.
I hope they don't enjoy it. Hello.
With any luck.
Yeah.
Hello, Michael?
Yes.
My dear friend, what did we have for dinner last night?
Very simple. Oh, I don't know if you want to guess.
No, you're ruining that with the whole thing's fake.
Oh, that's right.
It's open a bit.
Yeah.
Grilled cheese.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I like a grilled cheese once in a while.
Any tomato or no?
No.
No, I'm
hate
the
tomato.
same way. What kind of cheese?
Whatever. American?
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah. What kind of bread?
White.
Pretty basic.
Very basic.
A lot of butter? Like a buttery or not buttery?
I guess I would say a normal amount. I guess I'd lean buttery.
Crisp? Do you like it? Do you like what's your level of toast going on here?
I like crisp, not soggy, but I don't like burnt. Yeah,
I think we have the same grilled cheese.
Well, let's go out for GCs together sometime.
Absolutely, I would love that. I love that. Hello. Nice soup with the grilled cheese.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning. I have to disagree with Dave. Dave, you said there was always major buzz at spring training.
Why even
specifically the college games?
Why it's gonna get worse.
Why even allow yourself to get lulled into this conversation, Colin? Don't even do it to yourself.
You can't say that people weren't diehard Red Sox fans were excited about spring training. That's not travel plans around.
It's not what you said.
Go on.
Just not what you said.
I think the real fans know the biggest buzz was at Carrabba's Italian Grill.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you suggesting, caller?
All right. Well, nothing. You'll get to it one day.
Mm-hmm. Are you suggesting that John Dennis masturbated a woman?
One day it should be mentioned.
Masturbated a woman under a table and she jerked him off over his pants? I mean, what do you want me to do? Spell it out at this point? You'll paint your life for it if you want.
I can die a happy man.
There
Thank you, Kirk.
Congratulations. Of course, it's all a joke. That never happened.
No.
Remember that?
He did say he would come in studio, by the way.
Who, Dino?
Remember that time we tried to get him? He said, when I'm back. Something along the lines of
well, he's always welcome to join us. Hello. Are you load up, Dave?
Load up. I'm going to ask him about
March
23rd.
I got a two-part question for Dave.
Okay, good.
Go for it.
First of all, does your wife know that you have a porn addiction, and how is your porn addiction going?
It's not a porn addiction. Porn is just like the easy route to.
You're just masturbating no matter what you look at.
He's just a guy like everyone else. Every guy. I don't think that's
not a porn addiction.
The first step's admitting, Dave. The first step's admitting.
Yeah, you might be right. Yeah. Anything else, caller?
That's what we got. That was two parts.
Kirk, I have a question for you.
Yep, you can ask me if you'd like.
When you played high school basketball, was there a shot clock?
There was not.
Like for your high school games?
There was not, no.
Okay, there's not one in Oklahoma right now either. And there was a fucking high school basketball game, and the score was 4-2 the other day.
I love it. I'd love to watch that game. Just watch it on YouTube.
It was fucking horrendous. Dave can look it up if he wants. It was Weatherford and Anadarko, and if that fucking coach ever does that shit again, I'm gonna shoot him right in his fucking face, and then fuck Dave's wife.
Weatherford is
it's a great call until that. Yeah.
Weatherford's like, how big is Weatherford?
Oh, probably 30,000 people. It's not very big.
I feel like I stayed at a Fairfield Inn there once. Would that be right? Right off the highway?
Could have been. I mean, it's a shithole. It's like the #1 HIV capital in Oklahoma.
Oh, that's where I got it. Okay, I was wondering. Okay, thanks for the call. 4-2.
I forget if this was mentioned on air or not, but wasn't there a story like some JV coach put herself in the game? She got fired because they figured it out.
Yeah. That is always funny when that stuff happens.
That's great.
4-2 Oklahoma basketball. February 2023, Oklahoma high school basketball game ends with score of 4-2.
It makes headlines.
Weatherford and Weatherford sophomore C.J. Nixon accounted for all his team's points, surpassing 1,000 career points in the process. He's a sophomore.
How?
He's over 1,000 points. Well, his career.
He only got 4 in this game.
He's probably 997. But that kid is so good that he scored 1,000 points in 2 years, and this coach is not letting him fucking play like a regular game.
Should be the only one handling the ball.
After Weatherford scored the first basket, the other team proceeded to hold on to the ball until halftime, not even attempting to take any shots.
How's that possible?
Weatherford sat back in his own defense. They just passed the ball around. According to the Oklahoman, one possession lasted almost 7 minutes before officials called a foul.
This article says sports talk radio was buzzing Wednesday morning.
Oh, I can't believe it.
I'll go back and find some of that.
Currently, 40 states do not mandate a shot clock be used. Well, I mean, I understand. That's just basic. Imagine winning that game and being like, yeah, we got the win.
Defense wins championships.
4-2. Jesus, that's funny. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh.
Yes, I have 2 questions for Dave Cullinane and 1 question for Blind Mike.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
Dave, do you like the Bravo show Below Deck?
I do.
Would you cheat on your hot wife with Hannah if I could fuck her?
If you could fuck with... no, I wouldn't. I'm not a big Hannah guy.
Okay.
No.
Wait, would you cheat on you?
How long do you think this era will last of these calls, do you think? Will it be remembered like...
I don't understand the question.
It will not be remembered fondly, I don't think.
No. You have a question for Mike?
Mike.
Yes.
Does Alba tickle your foreskin before sucking your cock?
Well,
foreskin?
Do you have foreskin?
I don't.
The answer is no, then, Mike.
You think I'm uncircumcised?
Oh, who knows? I don't know. He's asking questions. Someone is recording all these. Well, not today because the guy's on the hospital. Oh, he's probably still doing it, but still. Thank you for those calls. The answer is no.
Oh, yes. Yeah, the answer is no.
Thank you. Good questions. They load up, Dave.
Load up.
2 questions. First one, calling from French Lick, actually. Did you know that you could rent Larry Bird's house for a live show?
I've seen that. I didn't know that. Should we do it, Dave?
That sounds exciting.
It's a pretty popular venue for like wedding rehearsals and stuff like that.
I think we should do it.
Is it
How big is the
strictly like rentals and Airbnb? Like, did they kind of like
roll-offs?
outfit it like Larry Birdish?
What is Larry doing? He's good.
No, I think it's just like his original, like it's just where he grew up. So they just kind of have it just like
as
it's just like the name. It's not really like
right. He doesn't. You said what is Larry doing? He doesn't own it still, does he?
No, that's probably true.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, probably not. I'm not sure. Second question, big gearhead. Mike, you realize you need to do a history podcast on Pat McAfee because he did a stand-up tour.
I need to?
Yeah, you should. 'Cause he did a stand-up tour.
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the call. You better do that. Yeah. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I wonder.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Kirk. How's it going?
It's fine, thank you.
Hey, quick question for you. Do you muck your wife's barn?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Muck?
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Muck?
Muck her barn.
I don't know. You got me. Sure. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
When are y'all doing the Guinness record for longest podcast?
Yeah, we're still working on that. It's about 3 years in the making.
When is Dave and Justin going to play mini golf?
Dave and are you going to play mini golf?
When are y'all starting Minifans across America?
Don't be so critical, for God's sake.
When are y'all doing the Kirk Minahan bowling grammar?
The whole, what was that one?
Some of these I don't remember.
Which one was that? What was the last one?
The Kirk Minahan Bowlerama.
That one I don't remember.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, you're probably right, caller. I just don't remember it.
When are y'all going to Colorado?
Don't give up on that. We're not done yet. Don't be so negative.
Goodbye.
That's a length and width of. I mean, come on, it's way more than that. Jeez.
When are you going to do all these things? Yeah, all this fun that nobody on earth has ever considered. When are you going to do those things?
Yeah, we said we're going to do them. It's fair. Listen. There are ombudsmen out there. Hello.
Hello. Good morning. This is Dave Cullinan's burner account on Twitter, Boston Radio Watch. Get a load of this. On this day in 1988, George Michael went to number 1 on the U.S. charts with Father Figure. Or, as Big Jack Cullinan calls it, Anthem for Midgets. Send tweet.
Thank you, Radio Watch guy. Appreciate it. Hello. They loaded up, Dave?
They are not fully loaded up.
Oh, no? Okay. Hello.
What's going on, boys? Donnie Sadler.
Hello, Donnie.
So my girlfriend is moving in with me pretty soon. Question from Michael.
Yes.
What do you hate most about living with Alba?
Oh, good question.
Oh, interesting. We've gotten along pretty well. I can't think of anything in particular that bothers me as far as being like roommates.
Stomping her feet around?
Sure, yes. Yeah, no. The
nipple stuff? No.
Yeah, all the yeah. Well, I guess, yes, that's probably the thing that's annoyed me most.
I would think so, yeah.
Female hair is the worst.
Dave.
Female hair, I guess sharing a bath. It's more me like sharing a bathroom with worrying that I'm grossing her out would be the biggest concern.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Okay. Dave, in what ways do you hate your wife?
I love my wife. Fantastic wife.
Okay. Well,
but there must be
have a
things.
good day, boys.
Things that I hate?
Yeah.
Let me think about that.
I mean, look, you're in a partnership for a long time. It's inevitable.
Right.
Stuff's
Yeah.
going to happen. I don't. Women do lose a tremendous amount of hair. It's just all over the place.
Yes,
It's
that
everywhere.
is true.
You know,
Gets in the lawn, then it's on your clothes. You don't know where it is. Something's itching your body. It's like, what the fuck?
Right.
What do you mean? It gets inside your body?
Yeah, well, it's
He
like
eats it.
It's like on the shirt, right?
Oh,
on the
I see
inside
what
of the
you mean.
shirt. So now all of a sudden,
Yeah, Clyde's a big shedder too. It's a whole thing.
Oh, can't get it. You don't.
That's why you go hypoallergenic.
No, Clive is crazy.
You get a monster.
Yeah, no shit. It's freaky. Hello.
Hello. How are we doing today?
Good.
Just wrapping up Friday's episode, and I don't know why you guys are surprised about Mike getting there, or Dave getting there at 5 a.m. You know, he needs to check Cupcake's recent post, rub one out, search his OnlyFans in the high school yearbook, see if there's anyone else new there, and he can't find clips if he's doing all this stuff. I mean,
I would never
the chronic
rub one out
masturbator,
here.
it's not his fault.
You've never done that.
I would never rub one out in this office.
Why not?
That's
Man of
just
integrity.
completely inappropriate.
Thank you.
I do
This
a lot
place
of
doesn't get
inappropriate-
you sexy, in a sexy mood.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever masturbated anywhere like outside my home. I don't think. Maybe college dorm room.
Hotels?
Hotel?
Okay, hotel, but nowhere like weird. Nowhere
outside of a
crazy.
bed.
Yeah. Even when I was younger, when you're like addicted to it, I don't.
Oh
think
God,
so.
yeah. As I said, I did. No question.
Yeah.
No question. Hello.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Two things quickly. Was the guess of what was it? 90 empty chess squares.
Oh,
the
by
worst
Quiggs?
guess
That was a
history?
tough. That was
Yes.
a tough one. I'm no chess expert. That was a tough one. That was a tough one.
I mean, you have to have never seen a chessboard before in your life.
Yeah, yeah. He's been a good teammate though, so I'm not going to get too critical.
The other thing, if you, Kirk, Google Quincy, Illinois murder, we might need Private Eye Minahan to.
Wow,
to
this show
come
could be a
out this
Quincy
way.
murder investigation.
That'd be something.
The world is that where you are, Quincy? Where's Quincy, Illinois, caller?
We're the furthest town west in Illinois, right on the Mississippi River.
Oh, all right. I like the sound of that.
This murder took place 150 yards from my house. It was just on last Thursday, and no
Just
one
last
knows
Thursday?
enough.
It's a little soon.
Yeah.
It's a little quick, isn't it? I mean, I can't,
Well, maybe you'll get to
Strike
the
while
bottom.
the iron's hot.
Yeah, exactly.
You talking about the Rebecca one there?
Yep.
All right. We can go solve it, I guess. I mean, I need Steve to solve a murder, obviously, but we'll see what we can do.
It was murder, Sam.
Quincy, Illinois, Marriott. There's a Fairfield Inn there. Okay. Quincy, Illinois, Chick-fil-A. I don't see it, Mike.
No.
No.
Well, maybe that's exactly what they want you to think. There's nothing to see there.
Need a couple places to eat if we're there, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, gotcha. That does make sense. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't care about the actual murder.
Just want to see some sights.
I'm not seeing it. Yeah, we'll take a look at it. Hello.
Good morning, boys. It's time for this week's episode of Who Has the Biggest Clit.
Okay.
If I sound a little different this morning, it's because I'm calling you from inside Casey Smith's vagina.
Oh, boy.
Which is, to be fair,
How did you get in
probably
there?
substantially bigger than it was a year ago. I would guess. I don't know.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, I think so, right? That's what I thought when I was a kid. you
Yeah.
know? I don't
Maybe.
know. Who knows? Uh-huh.
Think of The Wire season 3.
Yes.
The West Side Projects.
I've seen.
Jesus Christ.
Well.
With the exception of this 3.5-inch velvet pink awning that's overhead, it'd be it's dilapidated in here.
Well,
Kurt.
I think. Oh, I forgot you're inside there, right?
Yeah,
now.
yeah, he's in.
Yeah.
Really in the shit,
well,
so to
and it
speak.
looks like they're trying to generate a little revenue with a blue cheese factory in here. I guess she's back in the game.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck we're talking about here, but okay. Go ahead. Congratulate Casey again on the birth of her son. We
Is
like Casey here.
there a father in the picture? Do we know who the father is? Or
I actually have no idea.
Do we know if she's with the father?
I have no idea.
I think you need to refer back to the Rookie of the Week in the Dozen Trivia.
Oh,
That's
Chris
where
Clemmer,
all-
that's true.
Probably lines up, right?
He was there.
Yeah.
He was there. I can see that. I
Add
can see
it up. Listen, I'm no mathematician. Add it up, boys.
Interesting.
that. Okay.
Take care.
You too.
I'm confused. We
You
didn't get
take care too.
we didn't get to play a game, though. Are we playing Who Has the Biggest Clit?
No.
Oh.
I guess not.
Not much fun.
Well, the answer is Casey this week.
His mathematics is that Clemmer was in the building around the time she got impregnated.
Which is not true, actually. Now
Is it
that I
not?
think about it, no. Because she said she was pregnant in like July, right? June
It was
or
right
July?
after Rough and Rowdy, I think.
Yeah, and that's when Clemmer got hired.
Oh. That wasn't during the...
Flawed logic, clit guy.
When was the, whatchamacallit? The tryouts?
June.
Early June, though.
Okay, maybe. I take it back. I don't know when, but usually you announce it like 3 months in, right?
I think Clemmer is the dad.
Interesting.
Yeah. Sorry, I just do.
Well, I mean, if she's not going to answer this type of question, it's good to be private, I think. But
think
it does leave it open to speculation.
Sure, I understand that. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
I have a question for Kirk, and I have a question for Blind Mike.
The original Mike. You got to respect
Yes.
that.
Little Kev.
Go ahead. You can ask me first if you'd like.
Kirk, are you worried that your daughter Kate might have a crush on David Cullinane or no?
I can honestly say that Kate actually is not a big fan of Cullinane's.
That would be the ultimate.
Yeah, that would hurt.
Yeah.
It's not
like a fuck you to dad sort of a thing.
That would hurt. That would hurt. She likes him, but she thinks he's kind of strange.
Humored by him. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think so. But, look, kids have crushes on, all kinds of people. So it's possible. I don't think so, though, to answer your question.
Blind Mike.
Yes.
Are you worried that Alba is going to become a slut for Mr. Nipples or no?
Terribly worried.
What was the question? A threat?
I thought he said slut.
Oh, was that the question? I just want to get the wording correct. Is that right, caller?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
I'm very. To answer your question, Kev, I'm terribly worried about it.
Picture Mike having his grilled cheese thinking about it. Worried. Every time she's going out for, I'm just going out to the store real quick.
Are you? Where's the store? Send me a picture when you get there.
Oh, God, I want that to happen so bad.
Yes, we all do.
Hello. It's a good question. Two good questions.
It seems like Kate has a lot in common with Minifans these days.
Yeah, well, listen, Cullinane, I think Cullinane is a pocket of people who appreciate him and the work he's doing.
Oh, I like Cullinane.
Okay, one person.
Hey, Kirk, any thoughts of having Mr. Ice in there on Fridays?
1 second. I was just so instinctual by Mike, who just does that all the time. About anybody. Oh, I like Cullinane. About having who in on Friday?
Mr. Ice, Elio, Portnoy's buddy.
I don't know. I don't think so.
He owns a pizza place.
Yeah.
He's a golf handicapper, not as good as you, obviously.
He's a little tough on Twitter for me. I like him. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
All right. Thanks, bud. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Be fun.
He seems
I don't
like
know
a
anything
nice
about
guy.
him. I don't know him at all.
Seems like a nice guy. I think he should be doing a horse racing podcast with Mutt.
There we go.
That would be good.
Now
That's
we're
what I
cooking.
think.
Yeah. Does Mutt know of him at all? Is he familiar?
Oh, definitely.
If only I had the chance to communicate with Portnoy, I might ask him that, but I can't think of the next time I'll talk to him, so I guess I won't do that. Yeah. Hello.
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 I have one question for Kirk and one question for David Cullinane.
Go ahead.
Dave, would you petition Mrs. Cullinane to dump them out at the Minifan Festival in the future?
So I'm saying, Dave, I think the question is years from now, say 15, 20 years from now, your career has gone nowhere. I'm dead. You're still making a little these appearances and stuff. If it makes a few more bucks for you, would you consider doing
Without
that?
question.
20 years from now.
So, yeah, I mean, next week. If
so you're saying Portland's in play?
I thought he was going to say Portland. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic! Great, great, Dave. Give the people out there a little incentive. Go ahead. Yes, caller.
Kirk, are you worried that Kevin might be retarded?
Kevin, which?
Kevin's the real guy.
The caller.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Mike's stepfather. I did not. He seems like an intelligent guy. No, I don't know. He's got good questions. If he is, that's great. I'm not. I'm with the Feathersons of the world. I'm keep them alive, and so they can do important things in society, like asking Mike questions and me questions and Dave questions. It's good journalistic work.
I called him Kevin after the big reveal of his name.
I don't remember that. You keep saying, that's his name.
He said, yeah. Well, you asked him. I think he was lying because he paused, but he said Kevin.
Ooh.
So I've just gone with it.
Oh, you're onto it.
Well, I saw someone on Twitter saying, I think that guy is a KFC character because Mike keeps calling him Kevin.
Maybe.
So, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Hello.
evening, everybody.
Yes, hello.
Hey, Kirky, I'm running my first 15K this upcoming Saturday. Any words of wisdom for the week ahead or pre-race? Anything I should do?
What's that, about 9 miles-ish? No?
Yeah, like 9.3.
No, I mean, I don't know. As long as
and
you've
I'm
done
60 pounds. I'm your typical Minifan, 60 pounds overweight and severely undertrained.
Oh, you haven't done the training?
I've been training for about a month, but felt some shin splints coming on, so been doing some low impact cardio.
I think you're pretty much fucked. I would just say, lay low this week and then just do the best you can this weekend. That's I mean, if you haven't trained, then you're kind of you're kind of dead. Good luck though.
I did 6 miles last Monday, but that's the farthest I've been in training.
Yeah, you'll be fine. I mean, it's not a marathon. It's 9 miles. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll get it done. Good luck.
All right.
Okay. Jesus.
You run 6 miles, no problem. Just walk the last 3.
That's what I'm saying. Hello.
I have 2 questions for Kirk, if I could.
I'll give you one more chance. The phone line's a little wonky, but go ahead.
You and Stephen Shea have in common.
I heard me and Stephen Shea in common. Is that what you said?
Sure.
Yeah.
Nope. Sorry, buddy.
Sorry,
Try
no.
again.
Goodbye.
Hello.
Autism is the answer.
You think so?
I suspect.
Hello. Could be right.
Oh, they dropped. That was it.
That was it?
Yep.
All right. What else we got?
Nothing really. I had this Dion Sanders thing, but I don't think it's that big of a deal, actually.
Can we cancel him or no?
I don't think
If
so.
you
I thought it was a little weird.
Let's give it a shot, Dave. I mean, what happened to the old Cullinane spirit?
I thought it was a little strange for sure, but
You'll be on the same team as Mina Kimes' co-host, apparently. But
who's that? The cat?
I don't know. Dave.
no, like it's an ESPN
Does he do a
guy.
show on the cat? Mina Kimes?
Dog.
Dog.
That's Lenny, I think. You're
Lenny,
thinking of.
yes. Sorry, yeah.
But that's what really we look for in quarterbacks. Different positions are different. Like O-lineman, I look for dual parent homes,
right?
A strong father that they adhered to,
right?
Smart kid, at least 3.3 and above.
You're also describing Hurts.
Yeah,
as
tough.
Well. I mean,
physical. I mean, offensive lineman. Defensive lineman is totally opposite.
What do you mean?
Single mama. Trying to get it. He's on free lunch. I mean, like,
not the bad. He's just fucking around, right? And the other guys there's a lot of like sports media people that think that was offensive.
Well, I mean, again, obvious. I don't like it's the oldest thing, but if Nick Saban said that, I think there'd be a different reaction. I think that is actually fair to say.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
I think that is fair to say, but like, okay, what Mina Kimes wants him like canceled?
No, this was an ESPN guy, Marcus Spears on ESPN.
How can you make this work? How can you? What's your plan?
Teach us.
So you get this piece of information. Somebody sends it. Somebody in your web sends this to you.
Well, I usually find it.
Right.
That's the easy way out.
So what are you thinking? What's because the national one's a little different. Dion's a big figure. He's a co-worker of ours.
Right.
What's the play?
Well, first of all, I have to have it completely buttoned up because I know I'm going to be attacked from all different angles.
Sure.
All different angles. I mean, this guy is one of the all-time greats, first of all.
Totally religious. Really, really nice guy.
He's got plenty of power to come back at me.
Oh,
whereas, let's be honest, like Beasley's pretty fucking weak.
And he's fully healthy.
Yeah.
Like he's got all his powers.
Well, though, didn't he have his like fucking foot amputated or some shit like that?
That's different, but yeah, okay.
Yeah. So
what did what did you say his name is?
Marcus Spears, I believe.
Okay, yeah, I think I've heard of him, yeah.
NFL Live on ESPN. He just thought, he's like, this is not funny. And then all the other people were saying the same thing. This isn't something I joke about.
Yeah, it's almost like some dummy football coach said something to fuck around with a bunch of guys and got some laughs. And then that was
also, the idea
But I will say Rich Eisen, I think that was Rich Eisen's voice I heard, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He wouldn't be laughing like that if Nick Saban said. He'd be wagging his finger on his show and crying. Right. I will say that.
Of course.
Of course, Dion say whatever the fuck, who cares?
That's the thing is, like, if you're going to go after Dion, it's like, are you saying Dion doesn't relate to African American?
Yeah, without I'm going to tell Dion Sanders, we're like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, Dave played it for me, and I was like, you're reaching now. You got a lot of buzz, and now you're going too far.
I knew it.
You know what that was?
Yeah.
Noble failure.
Yeah.
It happens. We've been there.
I don't set out to cancel people. I just set out to.
I don't think this is I don't think you can get him on this one.
That was never my intention.
Okay. That's a 2 out of 10. Maz,
I wouldn't rate these things.
Did you pump your fist when you saw Maz say that or no?
I did not.
No?
No.
Here we go.
Got him.
No. Were you hoping I'd do the quote tweet?
Nope. I just said this is probably audio that you could tweet and we could talk about it on Monday. That's basically it.
Well, you didn't say anything to me about it.
No.
What kind of planning went into the no text?
I meant, like-
Did you write some things out first and then delete it?
Yeah, because I don't want to get into like a race. I don't want like my own opinion out there with that.
Yeah,
shit.
hey, you decide.
Yeah.
I'm a journalist.
You tell me, America.
Totally. It's a completely unbiased tweet right there.
Let the world decide.
Yep. What was the verdict on Friday's show from everybody on Twitter and such?
I seem to like it. Yeah.
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 Julie's a good sport.
Yes.
I was asking Mike.
You could take a punch, I think.
I was asking Mike.
Manner of speaking.
You're under the impression that Montante pays his mother's rent on a different property.
You're asking me the question?
Yeah.
No. Well, no, it's on the house he's in, right?
That's what I thought he meant.
The way he was talking, I didn't think he lived with his mother.
It took
the
me
way
a
he
while
was
to get
talking.
there. But,
Yeah.
So his mom, well, I think she's not paying her taxes anywhere, right? I can't imagine she's just paying her taxes in one place.
Well, his mother only has one place.
So she's renting the place she's in right now.
According to him.
Okay.
Right?
So she didn't pay the taxes on the house he's paying her rent for.
Yeah, why is he? Yeah.
So they paid the taxes for her, which I thought was pretty nice, although it's
Super
still,
nice.
it's still his place, but still, 60 grand or whatever he said.
Yeah. So separate property from the beachfront deal.
Imagine if your mom told you that one day.
Oh.
I'd fucking lose my mind.
I'm not paying taxes on that.
And you have to pay because I don't have any money. I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking
That's
about?
tough.
Which also explains Montante, which I understand because he's protecting his mom. At first was like, yeah, I just got a great deal on some place by the water. Because I never understood why a loser like this, not like Montante, but like, how does he afford like an ocean property? Well, now we know.
Sure, I have no idea what he does would pay him well.
No, he got like that's not even a deal. He got like a favor done for him. Like it was I don't know.
It's probably it's probably $5,000-$6,000 normally. Say he pays $2,200 a month. Is that right?
Yeah.
It's on the ocean, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I shouldn't say he's a loser. Well, I mean, he is, right?
No, he's not a loser.
You think he's winning so far when you look at him?
Good guy.
Great guy.
Good
I
guy.
like Montante's Montante's
Yeah.
great in the show. He fits right in. He's I guess he's Dion Sanders. I don't know if anybody's ever compared him to a two-sport athlete, but I'd say Dion Sanders. I think.
Bo
Jackson.
He's doing. It sounds like his marriage is doing well.
Based on do it on your show.
Don't do it, Mike. Don't do it.
Don't get sucked in.
I find it all very interesting.
I'm telling you, every show I look to my left, and there he is, John Stewart, just staring at me. Or staring almost over my shoulder.
That's good.
Like, yep, another good one today. What's going on in that Shane Harrelson battle?
No news after Friday. I didn't know if something would develop after some of the stuff we talked about.
And both these guys are still working away.
Harrison doesn't seem like a confrontational guy. Like he's not going to
definitely
get in the mud with Shane.
He called this show like a baby that time about the driving thing. He was confrontational that day.
Yeah, I think that may be why I'm saying.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. That was a mistake on his part, I think.
Yeah, I think he would say that as well.
I did have a kind fan of the show who reminded me that I could set up an alert to be triggered as to when there is an obituary for Guy Geller, as opposed to just finding out about
Well,
it.
you could just, but I mean, a basic Google search, you would get that.
No, but I mean, like, I could not do it 1 week.
Also, somebody tweeted me that Guy Geller had a column like at the beginning of February.
Yeah.
I think.
So
End of
doing well.
January.
Doing well.
Sure.
Great to see.
So he's still going strong. He's got another 10,
Believe that.
20, 30 years, I think, in him.
I think he's been gone for a while, and the wife is keeping
taking
up
over the,
appearances. Yeah.
But
That
wouldn't
can
she
happen.
want the money at that point? Like, she would have shipped the $5,000 worth of books that she
I think
said
she's
she would.
getting some kind of social security, some kind of scam going on.
You think so?
She was crafty. When I was over there.
Well, she was in charge of the business side of the operations, right?
Exactly.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, I bet, poor guy's skeleton is being propped up like Benny Hill. I mean, not Benny Hill, fucking Weekend at Bernie's.
I guess it's possible. I don't know. I mean, we haven't heard anything from him, right?
No.
We don't really want to talk to him.
This would have been
So
the
it's
time.
like
I bet
that.
he heads to New Orleans for Mardi Gras, too. He was probably living it up the last couple weeks.
You think so?
Probably, knowing him.
It's not far from there, right?
Keep
30 minutes.
Keep telling yourself.
Should we go to Milton? We should probably go to Milton's before the Wilbur. Jesus Christ, before Portland, I think, Dave. No?
Yeah, I think I'm going to get suited up for that event.
No, it's no suits for that.
No?
No. We're going casual. Like nice casual.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Business cash.
Business, yeah. We'll go to nice. We'll get outfitted for that sometime in the next few weeks. Let's figure out a date, huh? Okay. The big winter clearance sale continues to go on. Tommy Bahama, Vineyard Vines, North Face, Faraday on sale. Winter coats, sweaties, hoodies, Henleys. Shoes, boots, and slippers as well. South Shore Plaza, Braintree. Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, in their newest location, the Burlington Mall. or shop online at miltons.com. We'll be there in a few weeks. Get there as well. I want to see all the guys at this show at the State Theater in Portland, Maine, which is just, what is that, the 25th?
Yep.
The 25th, less than a month away. We'll all be together the night before. Mike and the Minifans, a big 2-hour Mike and the Minifans.
Oh.
All kinds of guests. It'll be exciting. It'll be
Very
great.
exciting.
Oh, who's going to be on that night, Dave, on Mike and the Minifans?
Oh, tons of different guests. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
First one since Mississippi, right?
Yeah.
Would have to have been.
Yeah.
What was the name of that woman? What was the name of that place?
Oh,
Little Town Grocery.
yes.
What was the name of the woman?
Christy.
Christy.
Christy. She's the one that John was trying to make a run at. Or was that his sister? Or her sister?
Sister.
Oh, all right.
John Stewart was?
Yeah.
I believe Christy was married, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, is that right?
I think so.
Yeah. I remember John was going for it that night.
Sure was.
On at Mike's night, you mean, or at the next night?
I think the whole weekend. He was looking to plow.
Could be. God, that place was convenient, that Little Town Grocery.
It sure was.
Just 15 miles off the highway, take a left, and run right into it.
Pitch black, no service.
I couldn't believe the length when me and Justin left the hotel to go there. I was like, are we...
I can't believe it was.
What's taking so long?
I can't believe the place existed there. It's just weird, but it was pretty good, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, they did a nice job.
Oh, it was very nice, yeah.
Yeah. You go to miltons.com or visit their stores right now. Again, check out their sale page for best deals. At Milton's, you'll be as comfortable in our stores as you'll be in our clothes. Get moving right now. Our great friends at Milton's. We thank them. And SimpliSafe and BetterHelp, as always. Anything? So Mike's back on Thursday.
Yep.
Who knows what will happen in the interim between now and then? Could be anything. Go to blindmike.net, of course.
Please.
Dave, anything else on your end?
Greg Polar on Friday.
We're promoting that.
Stay tuned,
He
folks.
locked it in.
If you were thinking about turning off your phones, don't do it.
Greg Polar will be here on Friday.
Solo, even though Mike thinks I should book somebody else.
Yeah, I
next
never
to him,
said
but
that.
I'm fine with a third. By the way, if you can think of a third person with anybody other than Mike, because that's fine with me. I don't mean other than Mike with Greg. I'm saying we don't need a third person for Mike. I'm saying, if you want somebody with Greg, that's fine.
That's probably actually a decent spot for some of these people who've never done it before.
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe. Who are you thinking?
Oh, let's just get Trent.
Greg and the
over with now.
Minifans.
Let's get who?
Let's just get Trent to fly in here and get it over with.
I don't want to do that. I'm dreading that.
Hey, if Greg has a lot of chemistry with this person, maybe he could host the Minifan thing the night before.
That's true. Is Greg going to be in Maine for this thing?
I haven't heard. I'll ask him.
He said he's in town for a while.
We'll knock a few back with the peeps.
No question. Is Clemmer going to be there?
That's the real question.
I wouldn't think so. He hasn't said anything about it. I think we would know.
The
by
message seemed pretty clear at the last live event. I
Yeah,
know
but
things have been patched up since then.
Clemmer's welcome to go to that event. That's
Times
fine.
have changed.
Clemmer's welcome to go to that. I don't. He's calling the show now.
He is.
Well, it's where it started.
Friends of his,
It's wild. We're exactly where it started now. You'll be fighting with him on Mike and the Minifans before you know it. Kicking
Yes.
him off, showing
Very
the
exciting.
power. All right. So, like I said, we're back Thursday with Mike. I'm sure we'll keep you updated in between. I feel like I'm forgetting to promote something, but whatever. We may have an announcement this week, potentially, Dave, maybe, based on our meetings last week. I don't know. I'd say after this phone call, I have no idea.
I'd say so. Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, all right. We'll talk to you on Thursday. Goodbye.